Bow.
We are here. We're live.
I miss you. Hey. You still love me when I'm home.
Send it to
I hope you do.
Send the pic.
I hope you do.
Did he?
Hey.
Damn, Zai, you did that.
Hey. Will you still love me when I'm gone? Is it love or was it nothing all along? I fell in love, so I put you on a song. I wasn't done, so I put you on a flight. Thinking about you in the night. I'm just trying to make amends. Got me out of Medellin. I could be a better friend. I was loving on some dumb hoes that didn't want a man. I was rooting for him front row, couldn't save him in the end. Had to put the pen away. I ain't writing love letters anymore, that shit is dead. But I'm down to go again. Who's made amends? I've been keeping cool. Shorty said she missed me, I don't think I miss her too. I'm in love with my own company these days, I'm in Medellin. It's been a long run, I let it settle in. Yeah. We would grow flowers, watch them wither. And it's all love on my side, I'm not bitter. I'm just mad that you went and got thicker on me. She got thicker on me, she got thicker. International trail boy, put me on another billboard. Let me catch my feel for it. I'm in Medellin and I'm trying to make amends. And I made a couple friends, I've been meditating. I've been taking it in, now I'm going for a win. Cause it's been 2 years and long months. I know I was stuck in a moment, but it's all part of growing up, and it all could have been for us, yeah. It all could have been for us. It all could have been for us. It all could have been for us. Is it love or was it nothing all along?
If you're joining the
What's
live
good,
stream,
everyone?
share that link. Share that link. Share that link. We live on YouTube right now. Let us know. You guys are all our producers. If you're watching this, let us know how we look. Let us know how we sound. Comment down below. Let's get some chat discussions going on today. Shout out to Rhode Island artist Israel Wusu. Wusu, you gotta come out of retirement, man.
Give me some love. Who's gonna love me like you do? I cannot fold. I cannot run in none of these hoes. It's you that I chose. Your body like gold, you making me whole. I'm falling in love. I'm falling in love. Yeah. Give me some love. Who's gonna love me like you do? I cannot fold. I cannot run in none of these hoes. It's you that I chose. You're loving like gold, you're making me whole. I'm falling in love. I'm falling in love. Give me some love. Everything I done gave. Why they getting in my way? I got lots I gotta say. I can't get you on my mind. Why we wasting all this time? You got friends that don't approve, but let them know I never lose and I never do. Give me some love. Who's gonna love me like you do? I cannot fold. I cannot run in none of these hoes. It's you that I chose. You're loving like gold, you're making me whole. I'm falling in love. I'm falling in love. Yeah. Give me some love. Who's gonna love me like you do? I cannot fold. I cannot run in none of these hoes. It's you that I chose. Your body like gold, you're making me whole. I'm falling in love. I'm falling in love. Yeah. I can't deny it, I be going mad for you. My love is leaking, I can't hold it back.
Shout out to everyone out there in the world watching this right now. This is the Club Admission Podcast Cap. Another episode back again. I am Sound, the weekly host. Thank you all for joining the live stream. If you're watching live, if you're watching the playback, make sure to watch us live every Monday night. Audio and YouTube available, full episodes Tuesday morning. Every single week, we are back again. Later on in the studio, we're going to have a special guest stop by, Flawless, a Rhode Island artist. If rain check happens, whatever, but he is scheduled to stop in by the end of the live stream real quick to announce some things. Just got some confirmation today. Hopefully it happens, but let's talk about it. Next month, we're going to have Gianni Paolo stop by. Gianni Paolo, famous actor from Power. He's actually from Rhode Island.
Oh, wow.
You know, he's in Power. He's in Ghosts. So shout out to Gianni Paolo. He's going to stop by. next month. I've been reaching out to him for over a year now. He's finally responded. He's down to do it, and he hit me up to make it happen. So we're gonna have Gianni Paolo stop by next month. You know, hopefully it happens. A lot of other more guests. You know, we're working on some things behind the scenes, but we are back again. Club Admission Podcast. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Shout out to Israel Wusu, introduction music from Providence, Rhode Island. We have the co-host extraordinaire, Noel, in the building. Got the shorts matching his phone case. Damn. What's going? I like this. This is fly. That's some fly shit right there. God, was it on purpose?
It just happened.
Oh my, that's hard. That's tough. And that's hard to do. That's like monochromatic blue on the shorts and on the phone case. That's like rare to find in each. We gotta be honest. That's rare. That's
Yo, Malou, show some fucking love, nigga. See, yo, Malou
No. I fuck with it.
Because I'm looking at it hard. I'm like, that shirt hard as hell.
My thing is
I fuck
like,
with that Napster shirt.
he was looking at your thighs way too hard, bro. He
Y'all gotta
was
stop,
like,
because I've been getting gay
no,
jokes.
no,
I've been getting gay
nah.
jokes all week, bro.
we
Y'all
got
gotta
Marlon,
stop.
co-host
Why you
extraordinaire,
getting gay
producer,
jokes?
engineer extraordinaire. Show the braids off real quick. Come on, I'm gonna show
oh,
the braids.
they're a little dusty, you know what I'm saying? But
Dusty, them shits look good.
Nah, they dusty. They're all like raggedy and shit, but you know.
They look
there.
nice.
They there.
Take the headphones off at least. Show them a little bit of the side. A little bit of the side.
No, they're messed up, bro. Come on, I ain't tripping, bro. My shit's all raggedy. Look at that. Come on.
Fizzed out. That shit fizzed out.
Come
It
on.
looks nice though.
Dude looks still clean. That's a good
Yo,
job.
appreciate it though. Appreciate it. Thank you.
But the
Nah, I
reason-
do like the combination, dog. Now that
appreciate
he said it, I was like, oh shit.
That shit's hard, bro. That's one of the, that's like
Yeah.
ASAP Rocky level of like dope. I
Yo,
swear to
what?
God.
Come on.
Appreciate it.
Show him a close up real quick.
You know what I'm saying? Got the Marchilago, got the Providence, Rhode Island brand on the shirt.
Got him with the duo. you feel me?
Ooh.
Y'all gotta stop them gay jokes, though. Y'all pissing me off in public.
Yeah.
Niggas walk up to me and be like, yo, you gotta chill with the...
Oh, because of that
All
shit.
week, bro.
Oh, that was
All week.
hilarious.
All 4th of July.
Yeah.
Nigga, hate, bro. Hate.
Listen,
boom,
man.
Boom, boom.
You kind of set yourself up, bro.
Set yourself up for that one. We love you all. If you guys are watching this live, please share the link out to your friends, your buddies, your group chats. Share the link out to some strangers. Let's get the live stream numbers up. We got some announcements, some things I heard behind the scenes about Kendrick Lamar's album, about Drake's next album. We're going to discuss it. We might break some news on here. So stay tuned and stay tapped in because it's going to get juicy, like a juice burger, cheeseburger. Speaking of cheeseburgers and glizzies, July 4th weekend, fellas. How many glizzies you guys take down? What was your number? What was your glizzy count for the
Can you reword that?
past 4 to 5 days?
I'm scared you're gonna clip this, so I don't
My boy
answer.
just said he's good off of the gauges. You're setting him
It's
up.
not gay. He's
You're
glizzies.
you're setting
There's nothing
him
wrong
up,
with being
bro.
glizzies. And there's nothing wrong with being gay. We're going
He
to talk
ju-
about that later, too.
no,
Shout the
facts.
sketch.
That's-
Shout the
that's a
sketch.
fact. That's a
Shout
fact.
the sketch. We're going to talk about that
But
later.
I'm not gay, though. I'm just Dominican. Yeah, I
Okay.
gotta chill. Yeah, I gotta
What's the
chill.
correlation there?
According to Jada, a couple females be thinking that, you know, it's true. They actually on Twitter. They say that a lot, too.
Dominican men are very flamboyant.
They said that about Cat, you know, Carl Anthony Towns. Oh, my
Very
God,
soft.
he's sus. He's Dominican.
He's Dominican.
Let him be. It's okay. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all like crazy, bro. Y'all putting a crazy narrative on y'all.
Nigga, it's already out there.
Bro, my people are how they are, man. Like,
Bro, it's the first time I ever heard that shit.
bro, Dominicans dance like this with like a blade in their tongue. And
Like
they
a
twerk.
nigga- and
Men,
he-
straight men,
Yeah,
twerking.
and they will kill you right after.
And they'll kill you right after. So it's like they know they're straight. You know what I'm saying? They might kiss each other just for fun. Like you never know what happens at these teteos. You
Hey,
know what I'm saying?
bro, what the hell you been at, nigga? Where they kissing each other for fun?
The ones where they be having glizzies, bro.
You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
I
Listen,
took down like
it's
10 glizzies. No bullshit.
Oh,
Huh?
I took down like 10 glizzies.
Why are you saying it like that?
I'm a glizzy gladiator. What do you want me to do?
don't start talking about. I'll put up that photo behind us so you guys taking down like 30 of them shits. That was crazy.
That's wild, bro.
They had
That's
30
wild.
glizzies and like
That's-
30 hamburgers. Him and Eric.
That's
Oh, for
Eric.
real?
At the
That's
camp. You
Eric.
didn't see the photo?
That's Eric.
I haven't seen the photo.
That's Eric.
Bro, he's in the group chat.
That's Eric.
on.
That's
I
Eric.
think in the Ocean group chat.
I don't eat.
I mean, Eric was the one cooking it. You're right. but,
Exactly.
I'm saying,
I
why
don't-
I
Nah,
went to the
I
glizzies.
wasn't in
I
that
don't
group
do
chat.
that. What you mean, bro? I sent it to the group chat.
Nah.
To the CAP group chat.
Oh, to the cap. You thought it was on
It's
Oceans.
just on one of them, bro. I'll put that photo up right
Oh,
behind us.
hell no.
They were taking that shit down.
Oh, hell no.
That's a lot. It's like this shit. You just unleashed
Nigga.
the glizzies on them.
You just
Unlimited.
You ever seen that GIF where the girls are getting hit with hot dogs? And they're like, that's what that shit look like, bro. What is this shit, bro?
I mean, you got to feed the family, though. I get it.
These hamburgers is gray as fuck, too.
Nah, they're
They were
uncooked.
frozen. They were frozen.
You scared me. I thought it was gonna.
Come on,
bad
bro.
ones, bro.
I worked in a restaurant for 7 years. I know how to cook, my brother.
He's not eating at the chum bucket. It's not the chum bucket.
buckets?
They look like chum bucket. If you eat them like that, it's chum bucket
Yeah.
sandwiches.
Your
I know how
glizzies
to
is
cook.
burnt, my brother.
I want to say something to someone though, talking about they said that we don't hate, that there's no substance, so please click off of the video. Simple as that.
What the hell?
Now they're talking shit right
Simple as that, bro.
There's no substance.
What you're doing,
What are
wasting time.
Wasted time is called a live stream, and people are conversating, and we have a chemistry. We've known each other for 10 years.
Nigga, no, he started with mad hate. He said Mark
Yeah.
got mediocre braids.
Right.
Then he followed it up with, bro, that's why Club Edition don't hit. No substance. Bro, what are you so mad about?
What is going on?
Nah, this nigga needs a job.
What's his ad name?
His ad names is Scott Scrippets.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, yeah.
A stranger.
Get
What
that
else?
man out of here.
Hiding his face.
Yo,
And
and he
name.
got
Weirdo.
what are those, the NFT monkey? Yo, bro, I know
Yeah.
you spent mad bread on NFT.
Oh, man.
You
He's
used to go
mad. He's
broke.
mad, bro. That's what
He's
it is.
mad as
He's
fucking
mad.
shit went from
He's
200
mad.
to 2 cents.
He's mad, bro.
I felt it.
He dropped like 1,000 Ethereum on it just for it to be
Go
worth
start
not
a
even
family,
one.
buddy, and go take care of your family.
Nigga, he got the Logan Paul NFTs.
Weirdo.
But to start off, shout out to my son Ocean. It's his birthday this week. Round of applause. Ocean's birthday week. Is he here? Let's have him stop by real quick. Is he here? Let me tell
Oh, he's here.
Shorty.
He's here.
Let me see. I'll tell her to open the door, let Ocean in. Let's see how this goes. This is going to go crazy. This might be a mess. He might knock everything down.
Yeah, he might.
Hopefully he doesn't.
He's gonna blow everything up.
Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Wait, actually, I think they left. They might have left. So,
He might have left.
Ocean's cameo pending. My son's cameo pending. So we'll keep that pending. It's pretty quiet. I think they left to go buy something. They'll be back. But yeah, let's start off the podcast with a couple Rhode Island news topics to talk about. Let's start here. Crazy story. Since it was July 4th, 4th of July weekend in Providence, Rhode Island was insane, especially in Rhode Island. The smallest state in the country had a pretty crazy 4th of July weekend with 48 arrests for DUIs over the weekend in Rhode Island. That's right. Over the Independence Day weekend, 4 dozen people were arrested in Rhode Island for driving under the influence. That's just for DUIs alone, right? The DUI task force announced that it took 35 people into custody, while Rhode Island State Police said that they made 13 arrests and handed out, overall, 607 citations. That's 607 tickets over the weekend in Rhode Island for 4th of July. And they responded to 60 crashes reported in Rhode Island over the weekend.
Nice.
That's crazy.
Yo, Rhode Island, stand up. Yo, let me give him a round of applause.
God damn. God bless. I mean, there wasn't no deaths. Well, some deaths not related to that, but if Marloon's, that was epic.
That's insane.
That's insane.
Hey, we probably made that top 10 list again.
We party hard, man. We party hard. Yeah, so task force
Nothing else to do
typically
here.
increases police and patrols over the holiday weekends. Earlier this year, the task force arrested 37 people for alcohol-related offenses just on St. Patrick's Day weekend. Right, so we outdid St. Patrick's Day weekend here in Rhode Island over the weekend.
Wow.
Yeah, so stay safe, ladies and gentlemen. And if you were one of those people arrested,
No record.
you know, and you partied and you made it safely home, you live to, you know, tell the story another day. But yeah, and let's talk about actually something that really happened, actual death over the weekend. This was a crazy story. A man accused of killing his wife. He allegedly had a domestic violence dispute with his wife. This was in Rhode Island, Hopkinton, Rhode Island, South County, Rhode Island. And police were investigating this, right? It was a domestic homicide that occurred over the weekend, 4th of July weekend. The man goes by the name of Joseph Francis, 45 years old, and his wife was, rest in peace, Stephanie Francis. She was 44 years old. She died from an apparent gunshot wound.
Oh, God.
The children of the home were the ones that called the police.
Wow.
Right? So allegedly this man shot his wife and then he drove off. But what happened was he drove off and then police were in search of him and they ended up finding him crashed and dead off of the highway.
What?
Yeah. It was on Westerly. Police officers spotted him driving on Route 10 near the intersection of Route 78 just before 11 a.m. Despite trying to stop him multiple times, he got away. Half an hour later, he was seen driving on Route 2, Charleston, and officers once again tried to stop him, but then he was able to escape again.
What the hell? How fast is his car?
He kept dipping, right?
Yeah, right. What was he?
It was like a Mission Impossible. This guy kept speeding down.
There today too, yeah.
State police saw him speeding down when he tried to turn into Nooseneck Hill Road. Nooseneck Hill Road. He lost control of his car, causing it to roll over and end up with its roof in the woods. State police said that Joseph was pronounced dead at the scene. It was later determined that, unfortunately, he didn't die because of the car accident. He actually died because he took his own life. They saw he had the weapon on him, and they saw that it was a self-inflicted gun wound, and he shot himself dead in the woods, crashed with his car, turned over, and yeah, the wife did not make it. But the crazy thing about this, he was arrested earlier this year in May. He was facing already firearms and domestic violence charges. So people are asking, how was this man able to obtain another firearm after his previous charges? Unfortunately now, his wife has passed away, and now the children have no parents. Might be a child. So if it's a child, might be one child. The child has no parents now. But
Bless you.
Bless you. If it's a whole family.
God bless.
Yeah, so that's a crazy story that happened. And I was getting a lot of alerts about it over the weekend because there was a lot of police chases in the highway. So people knew that something was going on. But people thought it was like, what do you call it? The serial killer rumors, or maybe like a mass shooting. It was weird, but the officers addressed it. They kept it quiet because they didn't want people to be too alerted because they were scared. They thought the guy was going to go and kill someone else, but they didn't want to scare the public. And then, fortunately, the man was stopped, but he stopped himself. You know, that happened over the weekend in Rhode Island. Another crazy story, multiple stabbings reported over the weekend in Rhode Island.
Jesus
One of
Christ.
them left a man dead.
Sounds like the UK.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. I leave for a couple of days, and this is what happens.
Yeah, this is crazy. Police arrested 2 suspects. This was July 5th. Reported that police arrested 2 suspects after they intentionally ran over. Let me see. Let me report this properly. This is a little typo that they made here. Police arrested 2 suspects after a man was intentionally run over by a car, and a teenager was stabbed. This was early morning Friday, in Cranston. The Cranston police said that the officers were called to the intersection after reports of a disturbance near a playground. They said that the officers arrived to a 15-year-old boy suffering from a stab wound to his back. This was a teenager in Rhode Island. He was transferred to the hospital, and he was expected to survive. The officers also watched a man later, identified as 24-year-old Edwin Torres, intentionally run over someone with his car. The victim, identified as identified as Isaac Vasquez, 21 years old. He was rushed over to the hospital where he was later pronounced dead. The officers did witness a lot of what happened, especially the person being struck. So the officers were able to see everything. So investigators believe that Destiny Torres, 23-year-old, stabbed the 15-year-old boy, then hopped in his passenger seat of a car moments before Vasquez was run over. And then we have Destiny and Edwin Torres. They were both taken into custody immediately after the officers boxed their car in, as well as a third suspect who has not been identified yet. This is crazy. And this was just one of the 2 crazy stabbing reports, right? That happened.
That's
and
insane.
then, was this today? Yeah, today. Following that today, Providence are investigating 2 men reportedly stabbing each other
What?
at an apartment complex this morning.
How do you stab somebody?
At the 91 Lofts
While they're
in
stabbing
Hartford
you?
Avenue. It was identified as 27-year-old Jose and 33-year-old Caesar. They witnessed 2 men who got into a fight inside of an elevator of the loft, and they were stabbing each other. And they were both taken to the hospital, and police said that they've been detained, getting treatment for their injuries, and they're now working to figure out what the hell happened to see who started what. That's crazy.
Bro, imagine you try to stab a nigga and he brings out his own knife and now you're stabbing each other.
Bro.
Especially inside of an elevator. Like, what much room do you have to, like, gain an advantage here? You got nothing. Maybe an inch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a loft, so they probably got the just the little tiny elevators, you know what I'm saying? Unless they got a big shaft elevator, they might have a big shaft.
Now you still got no space to be fighting a nigga with a knife.
Because you do have to take in furniture into these lofts, right? So they might have a big one.
Nah, bro, that show's probably some Star Wars shit.
91 lofts. Sounds like one of the loft apartments
I've
I
been
tried to
there
apply
before.
to, and it's very expensive.
Yeah.
Oh, you've been there before? Oh, I think weren't you in on the elevator this morning?
No.
Okay. Moving on.
Imagine having a
I
stabbing
sound like
party,
a fed nigga. You put on stabbings on me.
Yo.
Breaking news again. The bridge from hell. The bridge from hell. Washington Bridge news keeps getting worse and worse. Last week we reported that they finally have someone that's gonna be paid about $50 million to demolish and destroy the bridge by January of next year. Right. So we got about 6-7 months left for that to happen. But now there's been a question: who's gonna fix the bridge? Right. That contract. What's going on? The deadline for this was last week, noon, 12 p.m. last week. No companies have been submitted as bids to rebuild the Washington Bridge. The governor says that this has been an issue because of the fact that they need this at such a short notice. So no companies are actually that interested in taking on this job. So as of right now, the bridge is going to be demolished. We know that. But as far as who's going to fix it, it's basically no one knows, right? So we might have another year or two added to our Rhode Island timeline of things being fixed when it comes to the Washington Bridge from hell. That's crazy. But at the same time, think about it. Maybe they're scared of the job because it's a lot of pressure. This has been a viral story, worldwide story. This bridge, like it's made national news.
Now, if they rush it, they're gonna.
So if they rush it, it has to be someone they know that if they fuck it up,
It's on them.
it's going to be on them, and the governor everyone's going to look for someone to blame as far as who never fixed it properly or who fixed it. And then let's say, God forbid, 5 years from now, that same bridge is fucked up again.
And with the time frame, like with a job like that, that's years. You'd have to compensate someone as if they're getting paid for those years for that short period of time. From what I was seeing, the governor has no interest in doing that. So it's like they can't really finesse the system, which was what they usually do. They'll drag projects out so they can make more money, and no one's interested in being a part of a project that's actually gonna take time and effort, and the compensation is gonna be be more than what they deserve. Like that's I don't want to get into construction. Construction's a bitch, bro.
Yeah.
It's very complicated, but those unions, they want their bag. That's basically it.
It seems like nobody trusts Rhode Island. No one wants to come and work and fix our bridges in Rhode Island. Doesn't that suck?
Bro, they got people to come destroy it, but they didn't figure out the most important part. Who the fuck gonna build it?
Again, bro, if I could take on a project for 4 years and get double what I'm going to be getting in a project for a year where I'm going to have a microscope over me, which one are you picking?
Bro, they pay me $50 million, bro. I'm bodying that bridge, bro.
He's bodying the bridge for $50 million.
Shout out to the 200 plus people tuning in and watching us. Let's break down the infamous video. Not like us, right? We'll talk about our opinions after, but let's just break it down from our memory for the things that we've seen on Twitter and all, right? Because everyone's been breaking it down. I'm pretty sure Marloon's probably seen some TikToks and stuff as well, right?
Nah, I haven't been on social media.
Yeah,
oh, really? Oh, that's
woods.
true. That's true. He's been camping. Okay, so we fast forward. Let's skip the snippet, right? Actually, by the way, because we can't play it, but the snippet is produced, for those who didn't know, by Soundwave and another producer. But Soundwave is known as Kendrick Lamar is one of his main producers throughout all these years, his career. He's back again working with Kendrick Lamar. It's a good sign. Usually Soundwave is around when it's album time. So it seems to be like album time.
Reincarnated.
You know what I'm saying?
I was stargazing.
I think I can play it off of here, right here.
I was stargazing. Honey, hold my base.
Woke up looking for the broccoli. That's a Masi. Mr. Get Off. Get off at my feet. Bow. All right, boom. Now time to mute it. We see the snippet. We have right now, I think it's the full breakdown from, I'm going to go off memory and things I've seen. So in the beginning right here, the knock. Dun, 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 dun. Right?
You saw a video I sent you? Breaking that down?
Oh, you sent one too?
Yeah.
So it's probably the same thing that we saw.
It is.
So that knock is referencing back to a older song. I think it's like a Spanish song, like a Spanish group.
No, I don't know if it's Spanish, but it's like Definitely like Caribbean vibes.
Yeah, they look Spanish.
No.
But then that song is a sample of a slave reference, right?
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day
Cakewalk.
when there was it's called the cakewalk, and the cakewalk was when the slaves would dance to entertain the slave owners, but at the same time mocking them, and it was called like the cakewalk. So that reference immediately is like, think about it. He could start this video off by knocking regular, just knock, but it's like, oh, attention to detail, like Kendrick Lamar does.
It's an infamous knock.
And it's an infamous knock. Dun, 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 dun. That's the original song. It goes back to the roots of Cakewalk, goes back to the roots of racism, go back to the, you know what I'm saying? And they would kind of do that like in a room and dance for the slave owners.
Which is what they're doing.
And that's what they're doing here. They're entering a room now. They're about to dance
And
for the slave owner, Drake.
And it happened in Atlanta. Atlanta was the mecca, but you know.
Yeah, in Atlanta as well. It references back to Atlanta, right? So we have that. Dum 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 dum. All right. And then for those who don't know, that's Tommy the Dancer, classic LA dancer. He would go to schools growing up to a lot of these kids' schools. Vince Staples said it that he remembers him when he was growing up. Schoolboy Q, classic LA legend. And these are Tommy the Clown's dancers, by the way. We thought it was the Cuzzos. Our bad. The Cuzzos is a rap group that Kendrick Lamar was calling up on stage during the Not Like Us performance. They came up with the dancers, so we thought they were the dancers, but that's just a separate rap group. I believe it's females. Might just be all young black female ladies. Shout out to them. Cuzzos out of LA. But Tommy the Dancers are the ones that are here dancing, right? And shout out to them because they've been on Twitter individually shouting each other out and pointing everything out, right? Boom, we have the face paint and the clothing paint that the dancers are wearing.
Oh shit, is.
Wait, so your elbows are ashy?
Yeah.
Right here, we got some Vaseline. Comments coming at you? God damn.
Dub with the $4.99, loving the long form content. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Doug. We love long things over here too.
What are you talking about, bro?
Long albums, long videos, long documentaries, long careers, like Kendrick Lamar's. Might need more on that one.
He said you might have to dip it in.
They said you got to dip it in.
Nah, they didn't say that. I did.
You got to dip that shit in the jar. Oh, no. Oh, God bless. The jar's done.
Jar's done.
The dancers were wearing red and white to symbolize the unification of the Bloods and Crips, the unification of the gangs. You know, simple reference, but you get it right there. They're all wearing Chuck Taylors, even Kendrick Lamar. He's wearing the white Chuck Taylors, right? That's a LA, symbolizing the LA culture, LA fashion, you know, simple. Now, his headband, if we're talking about the outfits, he's wearing one that says the scarf, headband scarf. It's over an LA Dodger hat, and it says "So Fine." I haven't been able to find a scarf. I've been struggling. Some people said it was Chanel. Some people said it was Martine Rose, because that's all he's been wearing.
That's all he's been
Rose.
wearing, yeah, Martine
All right,
Rose.
but it is not Martine Rose. I don't know. If you guys know what that scarf is, let me know. I would like to buy one. Why not? It looks nice. The jacket. Let me look. I have the jacket saved right here. Let me get it correct. This is an LA brand I saw, but it's like a Cholo LA brand. I found that pretty dope. It's high end. It's Willie Chavarria. It's a Willie Chavarria bad boy track jacket. White. LA culture based or founded designer. He's
much
high
is it?
end. $650.
God
Oh my
damn.
god.
$650 for the jacket right here, guys. Give me the full breakdown. You know what I'm saying? You got him dancing. LA vibes. Middle fingers up. Tommy the Clown's like, what the hell's going on? You talking about me? Synchronized. Not Like Us. The Bible. And I heard that was a Christian Bible. But people thought he was Muslim.
Who thought he was Muslim?
I'm just joking.
How about to say?
Next
What?
scene right here, we have Kendrick Lamar
It's reference to the
doing a boogeyman scene.
Boogeyman.
But if you look at this is also referencing the Drake Family Matters music video scene, where he has, I think, is like a casket car that's like just randomly there,
A hearse.
like a hearse, casket car hearse. right?
Hassan, I appreciate the information.
We
Leave
have it
my
right here.
elbows
Look at the
alone.
casket card, the hearse. And this hearse, you know, what was the symbolization of this hearse? It's literally identical to the scene right there. What was the symbolization of this?
The
Is it-
car?
Well, the scene from Family Matters.
Him killing his career. or
Yeah,
some
him
shit.
killing the foundation of his career being that album. That's his holy grail.
But what am I looking at?
You're looking at the
The hearse. Oh, they turned the caravan into a hearse,
yeah,
but then they crush it? Doesn't make any sense.
because they're crushing him, bro.
But they don't they just crush a regular caravan?
They crushed the caravan. Yeah,
So what is this? Is just regular hearse then?
yeah, that's a hearse.
Yeah, so it's not a hearse. It's not a caravan hearse.
Hold on, check.
Oh, it's just a
But it
hearse.
is an empty.
Oh, so I get it. It's supposed to signify him.
Like he's gonna put his casket in there or something.
Yeah. No, there is a casket in there, bro. Peep.
Oh, that's a casket. Okay, that's
Yeah.
the whole. That's the. I thought it was empty. You're right. That is a casket in there. So you're driving around with a casket. Okay, but if you look at this, guys, look at literally that scene.
Didn't
I'll put it side by side to give you guys
Kendrick
even more
said
better.
Kendrick said and like that. What's the beginning verse? He says
Don't pull no casket out your mouth.
don't put no casket out your mouth.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get it, bro. DOT the money right there. You see.
My power, respect, the last one.
And then
is
this
better.
time as well, he's the boogeyman. What's the boogeyman have? If you guys will ever watch the boogeyman, or just look up the boogeyman, you say his name and he appears, right?
Mm-hmm. They've been calling Kendrick the boogeyman all these years.
They've been calling Kendrick that. Kendrick said Drake said his name. You called him out. We're beefing now. I appeared. And then who's behind him? Drake. That's the Dark Lane Demos Drake right there.
Yeah, it
Drake
is.
with a ski mask. Why did he
that
do that? Because it's the
That's that 4 Bats Drake.
four bass Drake, and it's kind of like just a homage to. He doesn't want to be too direct. If he makes a guy walk out with Drake, fake Drake with braids, it's too corny. Right? It's like too direct. But here we have Drake, but Dark Lane Demos Drake. It's like if you know, you know.
So who the hell is that supposed to be?
This is supposed to be just a symbolization of LA culture, like a Eazy-E or like a Corrupt. It might actually be Corrupt. People have not confirmed it yet. It looks like Corrupt swag, like that's how Corrupt dresses,
The black Air Forces is crazy.
you know. But moving on, he's doing push-ups, symbolizing the famous meme of him doing push-ups, right? Outside in the streets, and then Drake was making fun of that. People were making fun of that in general. And then also, if you look at the frame that's on the floor, remember that Drake said in the lyrics?
Yeah, you hanging up photos of me when you make your songs.
Yeah, you guys. I know you guys got a picture of me when you push up when you working.
Yeah.
He said, "I don't have the photos on the ground, right? And it
Turn
might be
away.
actually a photo of him. No
That'd
one.
be hilarious.
That'd be crazy. We'll never know.
Imagine the next video is him turning it around.
Yeah, we'll never know, right? He's doing push-ups, and then he does
The heart was so
the dances, the heart and the dances, right? And in that line directly, Kendrick Lamar, at that point, when he puts the L's up, he says, you know, keep your daughter around from him, right? Just make sure. My bad. Just make sure you keep your little sister from him. Hide your little sister from him. Hide your little sister from Drake. And then there's that famous video of Drake doing the in the club with my twins. We be vibing, right? With someone's little sister, someone's little
I still
daughter.
want to know who that was, bro.
You know,
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar again mimicking the Drake dance. Also, a homage back to the Not Like Us performance. Whenever he said A minor, he did a slow dance, and it was a reference back to the Hotline Bling dance, but subliminally with his own little swag, right? Serious face.
Yeah.
Whole video, Kendrick Lamar, pretty much, well, 80% of the video, serious face, right? And he does the same push-ups from the video outside the meme, the same push-ups, right? The same exact push-up style. And then whacking the piñata, obviously the owl, that's a pretty simple, basic. People were saying that nothing for the owl. I guess it was just a regular thing. But if you look at slow motion, I think it looks like candy to me. See? Just candy.
Yeah.
Regular Laffy Taffy candy.
That's hilarious. Those little yellow things we used to get as kids. The
'Cause he's
sugar thing
sweet.
with the pineapple.
Yeah.
You know
And then
this
right
video?
here,
You
this is
know
a
what?
reference to the meme of your shoes whack,
Your
your hair's
shoes
whack,
whack, the way
your
you
dress
dress is
whack,
whack, 'cause he's hating
everything
his
you wear
swag
is
is
whack,
whack.
right?
Yeah.
But again, subliminally,
I'm tight as fuck.
again subliminally, right? The same colors, not the exact outfit, same
They're just
camera
same-
angle,
yeah.
same colors,
It's hilarious.
paying homage to that meme, right? And basically saying that's how he feels about Drake. You know, he hates Drake. Boom, boom, boom. And I saw people point out this outfit. This is like another designer T-shirt. I think it was doesn't mean anything. A blah 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 hat. It's just swag shit that he's just dripping. God bless him. You know what I'm saying? He has a good stylist. He's been wearing a lot of great clothes. Regular scene of the crowd.
He's in there in that crowd, by the way.
Then people said that right here, Drake has this car. Like Drake has this. Supposedly this exact car.
Drake said, what did he say?
Black Ferrari with the red seats. I call it playing checkers.
No, fuck that.
That's like an old lyric.
The line where he says, Drake says, rent a horse or drive him in a horse or some shit like that. Blah blah blah. He says it in one of the tracks.
Oh, he's saying when he was talking about EXO's manager, forgot the guy's name, who used to be OVO. He was like, you got a nigga he rents out cars, used Ferraris to impress rappers.
Yeah, he's riding that Ferrari. Might be like $1 million car, to be honest.
He's laughing right there.
How much is that Ferrari, Marlon? It's like an expensive one, right?
Yeah, it's an expensive one.
We have DJ Mustard wearing the Toronto Blue Jays hat, right? And he said in an interview that was just him wearing it. He has a bunch of custom hats. He didn't think of anything by it.
That's not how it works in LA.
I don't believe it though.
No, in LA you can't even wear certain.
But
hats.
he does say in LA that hat means something else.
It does. Every hat means something in LA.
Yeah, but specifically the Blue Jay hat, we can assume what it means, right?
Nigga, you wear Cincinnati's red hat, you're getting fucking murked.
Which is sucks because I love that hat. It's a really good good simple hat. This is another one of, I believe, Tommy the Clown's dancers. She tweeted about her experience. She loved working with them. Shout out to her. She did her thing, killed it. Harley Davidson jacket, custom Harley Davidson jacket. He has one of the Harley Davidson guys that helped him get this done in the video. He was one of the main guys posting on Instagram a lot of the behind the scenes footage, BTS footage. Shout out to him. All right, got the Ferrari. They ride around. Couple cameos. Do we see any yet? Not here. Nothing I recognize yet. A lot of quick cuts, clean cuts. And I'll be honest, the video's better the more I watched it. Because the first reaction, we were saying what we were saying. People, you're going to catch this. God bless you all. Shipping containers. Pay attention to shipping containers.
It's because I wasn't there.
Shipping containers,
How many do I really have?
Count them. How many do I have in stock? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. 10 shipping containers in this angle right here, right? Shipping containers also, people are saying it could be alluded to multiple things, right? If you watch The Wire, season 2 was the shipping container season, right? Where it got crazy. So it's almost alluding to Drake. Hey, we can go another round, season 2 of this if you need to. 10, 5 stock, you know. And also the allegation of Drake being a sex trafficker. Baca got a weird case. Why is he around? Here are some sex trafficking shipping containers behind me, right?
Yo, these Drake fans in the comments are hilarious.
DeMar DeRozan, right? Crazy thing about DeMar DeRozan is we have DeMar DeRozan here, but it gets deeper because DeMar DeRozan was actually very close to Drake. DeMar DeRozan played on the Toronto Raptors and stayed close to Drake even after he left the Toronto Raptors when he was traded. Him and Drake have a friendship, you know?
Nigga, they traded. I don't know why people are mad.
And then I want to find the Shannon clip.
When you showing him mad love.
Season 2 of The Wire was about sex trafficking on the docks and containers.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Who's that in the comments? Shout out to them.
Jeremy Cole.
Yep. Sex trafficking season. So it's alluding to that directly. I say so. So let's play this clip. DeMar DeRozan showing love to Drake.
Went to Drake after you were traded. What did you guys talk about?
Man, we just really sat there and, you know, but besides basketball, everything, just the reassurance of, like, you know, that was my partner. That was a friend. That was a friend of mine that was like, man, get away from everything. I know it's crazy. I couldn't even turn.
As he's wearing Nocta, I just noticed that now. He's wearing Nocta on his shirt. That's crazy.
That day, phone was going crazy. I just went over there and we sat and talked for hours. Ate, sat and talked, and I think more than anything, just him being there for me as a friend, first and foremost, you know, and no matter what, you know, when it comes to him, he'll forever have a friend of me and loyalty out of me because, you know, he cared.
Yeah,
You're funny also.
When
Facts.
when everything was just going crazy, you know, and kind of just got me settled in a sense of, like, you know, you're gonna get past it. Don't even worry about it.
He dropped the name in the freestyle, Lemon Pepper Freestyle with Rick Ross. I need to get some money. I mean, because I gave Lou that name.
No, you did. You sure did. Yeah.
I gave Lou. I mean, he monetized me. He ran with me.
No, you gonna tell him or you want me to tell Lou?
I need you to tell Lou that.
All right, I'll let Lou know. That, all right, but I'll let him know.
So what's it like when a guy, nobody has had their name dropped more than Kobe, than Jordan, than LeBron, and KD. I mean,
like probably like 2 years ago, and I was like, one of my friends was like, man, when you gonna put D in the song? He was like, I gotta figure out the right song. I'm gonna
You get the gist, right? The quote is let's get the exact quote where he said, "No matter what, when it comes to Drake, DeMar DeRozan said that he'll forever be a friend of his, and the loyalty that he gets for him always would be there. He cared and was there for him when everything was going crazy." Right now we have this is when Toronto fans were burning the DeMar DeRozan jersey, but he's in the video now, right? No friends in the industry. My brothers like my brothers, man. This shit is like akin to me, okay? He switched up on Drake. He chose his hometown more over the friendship with Drake. Now, I think it's deeper. I think something must have happened, to be honest with you. I don't think it was just Kendrick reached out. I think maybe Drake, it could be on Drake end. Maybe Drake stopped being in touch with him.
Yeah.
He felt like he was fake because, like, bro, I'm not on your team no more. You stopped reaching out to me. We're not as cool no more. That could happen. Drake has 1,000 friends, right? It's hard to keep in touch with all of them. He was with Devin Booker over the weekend at the all-white party. They posted up together, made photos together. He's friends with people in the NBA.
Because the moment DeRozan left, the moment he left the Raptors, he went to the Spurs and he just disappeared as a player. People stopped caring about him.
So, something must have happened there. What's your predictions? Leave a comment now live. Thank you guys for watching. Drake, again, more subliminals to Drake. We got them crip walking, doing the thing. They're killing that shit, to be honest. Crumping. Notice the outfits. We have Day Free, first of all, in the video. Another shot of Drake where it's like, hey, I thought the kids might be Day Free.
Guess they weren't.
Day Free's in the video. This is Kendrick Lamar's close friend, co-owner of PG Lang. Also, him and Kendrick Lamar both directed this music video. Also, he's directed the most recent Kendrick Lamar music videos. He's basically a creative genius, for lack of better terms. He's been grinding behind the scenes, doing his thing, helping out everything Baby Keem, everything Kendrick Lamar. Shout out to Dave Free. Here we have him in the video. And also, notice his outfit. Dave Free and Kendrick Lamar. All right? What do these symbolize? Is this a reach? It could be a reach. Is it a reach? Y'all tell me. Is it a reach?
No.
Is it a
mad
reach?
obvious. It's mad obvious.
Here we have Dave Free. He's Future. And then we got Kendrick with the suit. He's Metro.
Mad obvious.
If that's the case, that's funny. I didn't think about that. But, that is funny if that's the case.
Drake, fight back, please. Please do something, Drake.
They're just laughing at every bar you gave them.
This is crazy. And it keeps going and keeps going. We have, I believe, another one of the Tommy the Dancers.
They said that the other one wasn't Tommy the Dancers.
Oh, they weren't?
The one that was inside the chicken spot wasn't Tommy the Dancer's dancer. It was a choreographer for Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, my apologies then. My apologies. Don't scrutinize me.
There's a lot of people, bro.
I'm trying my best here, but thank you for the correction. What was that, new Kodak Black interview? God bless. Probably crazy.
He's getting better.
Yeah, we have a black woman tightrope walking, and she's actually crip walking on a tightrope. She tweeted out as well. I forgot if she was one of the Tommy the Dancers. She might not be as well. She might just be friend. I think she was friends with the choreographer, so I could be wrong. Maybe they helped do the choreography for the Tommy the Dancers, but she's actually tightrope walking. It's a real tightrope, and this is symbolizing, they're saying, black culture, black women, and just how hard it is to balance life. But it could also not be that deep. I don't think it's that deep. I think it was just her on some fly shit, crip walking on a tightrope. Because think about that, right? And we have the clouds in the background, which it could be alluding to Nothing Was the Same. The Drake album cover, right? But I think it was just some dope shit. I don't think it had to be that deep. It could be deep, but I don't think this one was that deep, right? Now we have
Black Hippie.
Black Hippie, Schoolboy Q, Ab Soul, Top Dog.
I won't lie to you.
Musa, Punch.
Seen a theory. This is in reference to what he did with the
J-Rock.
game. The song Hunt. They were mocking it.
It kind of looks like that, but
Yep, it looks just like it, right? When you really look at it.
again, Fly, fly, fly. Waving, waving. Money in the air. Choreography on point. Listen, Kendrick Lamar doing choreography is very unlike him, right? But he's killing that shit. And then this is the shots right here. He's talking about the rappers. The Future say, man, what? Tommy the Dance is going hard. Tommy the Dance is killing that shit.
This is definitely the cakewalk part.
The cakewalk, doing that cakewalk. And then we have
This is
the family.
With the wife beater is crazy.
bro.
Notice that Whitney, Kendrick Lamar's fiance, is wearing a wife beater. I think it's on purpose. Kendrick Lamar was accused by Drake of beating his wife. She's wearing a wife beater. Dun dun dun. Dun. And we have the family.
You notice that camera angle?
This one right here is a fisheye lens. They're saying
Yep.
that that's a security camera angle
Mm-hmm.
to allude to. What?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it.
No.
So
I forgot. I knew what people said, but I didn't.
There was a couple theories. One was the Family Matters video, so he's mocking that whole idea of what he did there. Because if that video, a lot of it's security camera angle. That majority of that video. The other one was he's trying to like show Drake this is what it's really like.
Yeah.
It's not what you were trying to present. This is what my life's actually like.
It could be. He's chilling. She's crip walking. She's doing everything.
Someone did confirm that's his grandma's house though.
Okay, that's fire. And then they kept going. That's most of the references. I think towards the end there was another one. He's waving. People love that scene of him just waving. Right? He's just waving goodbye. That's like a meme now online.
That's hilarious.
And then the last major reference was the owl in the cage. Right? A caged bird sings. That's what they're saying. A caged bird sings, alluding to Drake eventually maybe being arrested for these allegations of sex trafficking, etc. Also, Drake raps and sings. And what does Kendrick Lamar say?
I need you to sing, baby.
I like it when you sing songs. I like the Drake when he sings, whatever. I like the Drake when, what's the line? I like the Drake when he
Melodizes.
melodizes.
That's
whatever.
why the owl's bowing, because it's realizing
Right.
I need to just sing and leave this nigga alone.
But it's a pretty scary scene because at first it looks like he's about to choke the owl. I thought he's about to commit animal abuse. Right?
Chill, bro.
He looks like he's about to kill the owl. And right here, the owl's not in the cage. They filmed this with the owl outside the cage. Right? And then now the owl's in the cage. Well done. Right? That might be my favorite scene. That one in the tightrope was pretty cool. And then just regular ending. And then obviously Dave Free and Kendrick directing it to show Drake, hey, we're still cool. That's all of my reference points. I forgot to mention the jacket, right? People said that this jacket meant something. It actually means nothing, guys. This is a Martin Rose jacket.
Oh, the SS.
Martine Rose
Yeah,
jacket.
people were talking about it was a date, but it's not. It just says SS.
I actually bought this jacket.
24.
It was on sale online. There was only one left.
Are you
I
serious?
bought it, yeah, because I want to resell it. I might wear it on the pod, but that's pretty much it. Let me see. There's a good scene of it. Martine Rose. It was on sale at sense.com. But it says summer spring season 2024. People thought that it was set at 8/24
Mhm.
or 8/8. No. That's not what it says. That's not what it means at all.
It's right there. It's at the chicken spot.
You can get it. You get the gist right here. It's this jacket right here. Right, that's the jacket. And at some point right here, you see the 8/8 right there when you zoom in on the video. It's not 8/8. It's actually SS 2024 Martine Rose jacket. He's wearing a lot of Martine Rose. His favorite designer. That's what he loves wearing. It does not mean that that's the album date. And that's it. Anything that we forgot, you guys let us know. But that's the breakdown of the video. That's the
Also-
breakdown of the video.
Also, with the 5 Kendrick and All White release, Kendrick and All White releases it while Drake is at an all white party. K-Dot is waving to Drake there.
Could be, but I don't think so.
Michael Room's party was that day.
It was, but I don't think it was that. I think it was just fly shit.
Yeah.
Because remember, we knew that was recorded before that. You know, it was well like 2 weeks before that. But the release date could have been the release date. But God bless. I think that the release date though was on purpose to symbolize Juneteenth, right? Black freedom. We do not like us. We perform it. Now, America's freedom, white independence, America's independence, freedom, America's Day. We got the music video. Very poignant days and dates. Shooting back at Drake, the colonizer. I think that was amazing. Aside from that, though, I still stand by it. It's definitely not Kendrick Lamar's best video. He has
At
a lot
all.
of. He has not a lot. He has a good amount of other videos that are like better, but I do think that it was better with time. I think at the time when I reacted to it, I gave it what did I say 8?
You said an 8.
8 point. I'll give it now like a 8.5. It's gone up for me, like an 8.5. I think it's a good ass video, especially with all the subliminal stuff that he did there. Especially even just that L shit was crazy, where it's like, if you know, you know. And Kendrick Lamar has not said shit. He's not tweeted. He's not posted. He's not said nothing. All he's been doing is speaking through the art. And guess what?
How it should be done.
He speaks a lot.
Yeah.
Because he knows what Twitter's gonna pick up. He knows what memes are people gonna make.
People are gonna break it down.
People are gonna break it down. People are gonna overanalyze. People are gonna reach, right? And if any of the things we said in this breakdown are a reach, you guys let us know. It could be some reaches. You know, I think that there was some reaches that some people were making online.
Me too.
That's why I didn't really highlight them. But, you know, the wife beater could be a reach. You know, she has worn that type of style of clothing before. But I think it's on point. I don't think it's really a reach. You know, and God forbid he's actually hit her in the past. He could have hit her in the past and they've gone over it. Like, it could be something in the past. Doesn't define him as a man. Relationships go through issues and maybe they've gone over it. Because allegedly that was something that if it did happen, they were saying it was a while ago. Remember? Because that Breakfast Club interview we pulled up was old as fuck. Right? Doesn't mean it didn't happen. Or doesn't mean that it did happen either, right?
Definitely not Dave's kid though. That nigga looked just like Kendrick. God bless. That baby
Yeah.
got the same ears, same face, same eyes, same everything.
Now we have rumors of a new Kendrick Lamar album. And I'm actually hearing like October. I'm hearing October.
So
I'm
petty.
hearing around
October's very own.
Drake's birthday.
Drake's birthday,
He's
around
so
Oktoberfest, OVO Fest. That's what I'm hearing for the album. That's what I'm hearing for the Kendrick Lamar album. I'm hearing singles coming soon, more music, more videos coming soon. Not Like Us remix coming soon. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing with my Napster shirt on. That's what I'm
leak it?
hearing. Am I naked?
Are you gonna leak it?
Am I gonna leak it? No.
Nigga, you're in the main leakers.
I might one day. Snippet. How does it go, Marloon? Go from the top.
Go ahead, Marloon.
You ready? I don't even remember it now.
Woke up looking like a Masi.
he says, I am reincarnated. I was stargazing.
Life goes on. I need all my.
Oh, yeah. Life goes on.
Honey,
Honey,
all
all
my
my babies. What's the what?
Woke up looking for the broccoli.
Woke up looking for the broccoli. Hot key.
Keep a horn.
Keep a horn on me like Kamazi.
Kamazi's a
Kamazi.
jazz singer or like a horn trumpist.
Yeah, Kamazi.
Black, famous, or like talented as fuck. Respected.
What do you say? IP. Nah. I'm looking goofy right now.
Nigga said I'm gonna look this shit up.
I'm gonna look it up, bro, because
You were off by just. You just didn't even want my line.
Yeah.
No, literally.
He says, I am reincarnated. I was stargazing. Life goes on. I need Genie's got it all fucked up. I don't know why. Woke up looking for the broccoli. Hot key, keep a horn on me like a Mozzie. IP ownership. The blueprint is by me. Mr. Get Off.
I get off at my feet. What does he mean by that? I don't even know.
I don't fucking know. I'm not gonna.
I don't know what he means by this whole verse. I don't love it. I think it's a good ass delivery though. I think like it's very interesting. The sound of
It's
it.
very catchy.
I'm interested more in that than anything else because like
Yeah.
what does this mean? Is this an intro for a song? Outro? Is this a hook? Is this a sign of what's coming? Are we gonna get a West Coast album like we've been wanting? I fucking hope so.
We might get our first Kendrick West Coast album.
We might.
Yeah.
And if we do, it might be his best. It might be his best. Is it gonna top Good Kid, Mad City? What's your predictions?
We'll wait and see.
I think it's gonna sell 1 million first week. I tell you that much.
I think it only beats Good Kitty with the features.
Good Kitty.
I said Good Kitty. Good Kid. Because that was the thing about Good Kid, Mad City. Those features are some of the greatest shits I ever heard in my life. Nigga,
And
that
it's very
J-Rock feature,
sequenced. Very sequenced.
even the Poetic Justice with Drake, that's one of Drake's best features.
Is very on point. Is very on point.
He needs to give us a good feature album.
Yeah. It's very on point. Drake, I'm hearing that there's new Drake music coming. I'm hearing that there's supposedly a Drake and Lil Yachty song with the music video. Supposedly the music video is already shot. There's a Drake and Cash Cobain song coming as well.
How do you feel about that?
I would actually love to hear both because aside from those two, everything else I'm hearing that's coming from Drake is like house party music. Honestly, never mind part 2.
Yeah.
Like, there's already snippets.
Didn't y'all say you didn't want to hear Drake and a Cash Code Bane shit?
I personally don't. I wouldn't have wanted it to go this path. But
I prefer it over the house shit. I don't want to hear Honestly
You don't
Never
wanna hear
Minds
House
Part
Biff?
2. No, I don't want to hear that again. We already got it with the Camila Cabello shit. It's gone. It's okay, but it's not like he still has to drop something that has to like recover from everything.
And
You
Cash
can't make me dance like that.
And Cash isn't it either. That beat is not.
And he could dance. He could make a nigga dance, but it has to be undeniable hit. Like it
Yeah.
has to be something that like,
it has to be controlled.
damn, I can't stop dancing.
It has to be views.
I'm not forcing myself to dance. You know what I'm saying?
It has to be views.
It has to be classic,
Views.
undeniable,
I love views.
That level.
right?
Passion
Passion
fruits. Nigga.
I think with Cash Cobain, he could get a hit. No, we gotta be honest. You know why I would say that more than anything? Because they've already tried together. So second time around, you might work out the kinks. What didn't work the first time, get it right. See what J. Cole did. Don't do what J. Cole did. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
Don't. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just tired of the sound, bro.
tired of the sound.
I'm tired of the sound. Me personally.
I can't get enough of it.
I bet you.
I'm a slizzy guy.
Listen, I've listened to New York. I've listened because that's the thing. Like, Cash been doing this since 2020, 2021. So like, I've been hearing it for so long. I'm just maybe they try something new.
Isn't your favorite artist right now riding that way too?
Yeah, but he does it a little different. He doesn't just like strip the beat and just take it for what it is and just flips it. Like that's what Cash does. So annoying. Like Cash has so much talent. If you hear his early Sleepy Hollow beats, he's fucking nasty, bro. That nigga can produce.
I mean, Sleepy Hollow.
Some of them early Sleepy Hollow songs he got, Chef G, he really produced his ass off.
Listen,
That's all I need.
God
Him
bless-
and Drake get in the studio and go crazy.
God bless Drake. I do have more rumors, right? We saw the all-white party. Remember that? All-white party? Michael Rubin's all-white party?
Yeah, looking
Supposedly,
like he's fucking 50.
supposedly they're saying that I got word that there was two sides to the all-white party. There was two sides to the all-white party.
No way.
I don't know what that means. I don't know if they meant like literally.
There is.
They didn't want to elaborate any further. I don't know if they meant literally or they meant just like by the energy there that there was two sides. But if you notice, there was photos that came out later on with Jay-Z, Swiss
noticed that.
Beats, and that crew, right? Drake was nowhere around them, right? There was photos of Travis Scott with people. Travis Scott was not around Drake. Drake was around Tyga, Drewski, a
The
different
newer
crowd,
people.
a different crowd, right?
Yeah.
Than the other crowd. So maybe the two sides was because of Drake. Think about it, right? Because Drake has a beef still with Swiss Beats. Swiss Beats wanted to shoot him out the sky. Did you remember this?
I remember.
He wanted to shoot him out the sky.
Does this prove the theory that Rock Nation played a role in this?
I don't know.
Because that was a whole theory.
Meg
that
Thee Stallion was there. She's Jay-Z's Rock Nation's artist. She has an issue with Drake.
Remember when they said Meek Mill's dissed Drake because Rock Nation told him to?
So it's not far-fetched. Like, it's not unbelievable. It's actually, it kind of makes sense because you think about it. This type of party, hell was about, it could break loose.
Yeah.
Because Drake, first of all, why would Drake
Even
pop
go.
out? Is he on some? Sometimes you gotta pop out and show
He
niggas.
performed.
No, that's fake. That's old.
Okay, I'm about
I
to
thought it
say.
was real too because I posted and
I
I
was
had to
gonna
delete
say,
it.
'cause
It was
that-
an old video of him and Lil Baby when they performed like 2 years ago
I was
with
gonna
other
say,
people. Yeah.
That shit look whack as fuck.
Shabuzi performed. Lil Wayne performed. And there was another Mary J. Blige performed.
You're right,
That, I
there
think that was
was-
the only performances.
There was 2 set of photos. Holy
And
shit.
Shabuzi took photos with Drake. Right? Lil Wayne didn't take photos with Drake.
I noticed that too.
And Lil Wayne went on Instagram Live to speak about it, like the party and stuff. And I thought he was gonna talk about some juicy shit. He was like, didn't mention Drake. He just kept it like business. I was like, oh, okay. But I was shocked that he didn't mention Drake.
Did Pharrell go?
Pharrell, I don't think Pharrell went. No. TMZ reports that everyone was friends and cool with Drake. That's what they heard. But I'm hearing the other side. I'm hearing that there was two sides of this party.
So let me ask you a question. Was this because that side didn't want to interact with him because of the allegations? Or was it because that side, there, like Joe Budden said, there is a beef with Drake in the industry that is rooted in the fact that if Drake was a normal person, you would never be his friend because of the problematic things he's done.
Yeah.
The women he slept with, the issues he has with all these rappers over women and like, you know, stealing people's music. Like Joe Budden said it so perfectly. Bro, you wouldn't be Drake's friend in real life. Drake would be the friend you'd cut off. The one who fucks niggas' friends.
I think that's what it is.
And I think that's what's happening. They finally got the courage to say, yo, we really didn't like you from the jump.
Or it's just, I think that if they don't like him, they just are kind of standing on it. But I don't think it's like Drake touches kids. Does
No,
not
me
be around
neither.
them.
Me neither.
Hell no.
Me neither.
I don't know, bro.
I think they just have
Drake
this-
is not guilty of none of that shit. I'm telling you guys right now.
Yeah.
He's not guilty of none of that shit. The only thing he's
No
guilty
proof.
of is having younger female celebrities around him. But that's because
That's not proof.
he's white. He's a bit of both cultures. Like
He's white.
he's white. Like people think
It's
like
true.
you gotta think about it. We think about him just solely as like a black artist. and
He's
he does
Jewish,
shit-
bro. He's
he
a
does
Jewish
shit
white
that
man.
art like typical people we hang around might not do, but he does things where he wants to hang out with Millie Bobby Brown. He's a fan of hers. You know,
Yeah.
she's a minor, but he's with her and her parents. That's some white shit. Like they'll do that. Like, go to like a rich white yacht party.
Yeah.
Black people, we're not gonna do. No one's gonna do that. We're not gonna. That's not gonna be the.
I'm not gonna link with
But
your
Drake
parents.
is also white, so Drake's gonna do other things that people might deem corny, suspect. I wouldn't do that. Drake is white. He does things that we're not used to. We have to get. That's what it is, right? The other thing that was weird, him obviously kissing that 17-year-old girl. Or was it 17? Might have
She
been
was
younger.
17 at the time.
17 at the time on stage, right? And him acknowledging it,
After
etc.
asking her.
After-
He was
yeah.
in his early 20s, but
He-
still it was awkward. It was weird.
It was weird. You wouldn't do that.
Yeah,
in
you're
your
still a
20s.
minor, you weirdo.
right? But
Doesn't matter. Like, that stuff does not a reflection of whether he's a pedophile or not.
exactly.
You don't have the proof. That's why I think that's what's happening here, bro. It's like when you don't like someone, if someone finally says it.
Yeah.
It's like now we have the courage to stand on the fact that we never liked you, nigga. And in the face of noticing that we didn't like you, you doubled down.
Yeah.
Bro, in The Family Matters, you listen back to that song. He's really disrespectful. He's really like, yo, I park my Phantom outside your parties and wait for you niggas to show you how crazy I really am. Like, he really like,
Has he done it though? I don't know. Exactly.
Oh, we also have that.
He's a bully.
Kendrick Lamar's Not
pussy.
Like Us is eligible for a Grammy.
Uh,
So people are saying the Drake line, Kendrick just opened his mouth. Someone just go and hand him a Grammy right now. Where is his trophy? Where is his uncle at? Because I want to talk to the man of the house. If Kendrick Lamar wins a Grammy for Not Like Us, I don't know how I feel about that. I'm not going to lie. Because,
Drake almost did with back to back.
but he didn't submit it. He didn't submit it.
And if he had, he probably would have won.
It's possible, but Hit 'Em Up, etc., Tupac, all these classic diss songs were never Grammy conversation. If Not Like Us was a Grammy, I don't know how it feels weird. It's a good ass song, but then the song is about pedophiles, etc.
Did Renegade win a Grammy?
I don't think so. As far as just the song, right? Because think about it. Shouldn't we consider then a lot of other this type of music that gets disrespectful and crazy? Like,
No, I agree with you.
should we throw in Julio Folio in the Grammy
agree.
consideration? You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of these
disagree.
crazy violated songs that like
Yeah.
the Naughty Bop, all this stuff.
Yeah. No, I fully
Condolences
agree.
to all the people lost. You know, where it's actually talking about death, where it gets maybe too far.
You're opening the door.
Opening the door. So if this song wins, maybe a bigger conversation needs to be had. There could be a hypocrisy here, but
Especially because at the end of
it's
the day,
Kendrick Lamar.
we're admitting this and we're part of the problem. We know we don't have proof that it's true. Therefore, we're spreading libel. We're spreading a narrative about a man that just isn't true.
And they asked the guy of the Grammy, TMZ asked him. I forgot his name, the black ball guy. I forgot his name. He's like the head of the Grammy department now. They asked him that, like about the lyrics and everything. He was like, oh, like he didn't care. Like,
That's
oh.
insane.
I'm like, what?
You okay?
Okay. Like to think that is one thing, but he's just acted. I feel like I think he's gonna win the Grammy. But then Kendrick hasn't submitted. He hasn't submitted it yet.
I hope
it's
he
just
doesn't.
eligible. He might not submit it. We'll see how messy this gets.
I don't think he's gonna submit it.
I don't think so either because then it gets corny. It's like, what are you doing
Yeah.
here?
Speaking
funny in my
of
opinion
death,
if it does.
unfortunately, Gucci Mane, right? Gucci Mane, one of the most famous rappers of all time. Gucci Mane, so famous that when he came out of jail, people thought he had a clone. Legendary rapper, iconic, influential as fuck. This is a kind of an eerie, weird story because he's announcing a brand new record label. It's called So Icy Millionaire, and he's looking for a female artist and a male artist, and he's going to give them $1 million cash. He was showing that he has it ready. But what makes this weird and eerie, that means he's going to scrap his other label, which was known as New 1017. 1017, right? 1017, the New 1017 consisted of Pooh Shiesty, who's in jail, Big Scar, who's in jail, Roboy, who was dropped and I think was in jail. He might be freed now.
Yeah, he might be free now.
Fujiano, who's in jail.
Yeah, they're either dead or in jail, bro. This entire label.
And Chancing, who passed away, rest in peace, recently. She was
Last
on life
year, right?
support, and she passed away, I think, like 2 weeks ago. Rest
Oh,
in
it's
peace.
2 weeks ago.
Female artist. And K. Shade, who was dropped from the label. His track record is horrible as far as his artist
Management.
in the past decade.
Yeah.
So people are saying, who the fuck wants to sign to this record label? You have the money, but your reputation's bad. So bad that he had to make a brand new name. The name of the record label now is called So Icy Millionaire. Who wants to be a So Icy Millionaire? I think it's dope, but at the same time, it's weird because he doesn't have control of these people's fate, or does he? If you're managing an artist, isn't it kind of your responsibility to also put them on the right track?
Yeah.
Or maybe is it something where he tried and he just couldn't control it?
It's not true. It's artist development.
People always say you can take a nigga out the streets, but you can't take the streets out the nigga. Blah blah blah. We are how we are,
No.
and I don't really fully believe that because I've seen people reform. I've seen people change.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
Jay-Z.
Little Baby. There's a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Well, God bless Little Baby, but Little Baby, Blue's an example. Lil Wayne. There's a lot of people who, you know what I'm saying. Chris Brown, Zapairu.
To me, it sounds like this is where it gets really sick.
Shit happens.
It happens.
Jack Harlow. I heard Jack Harlow was a Crip growing up.
Yeah. There's a big guy. Did you say Jack Harlow's a Crip? Don't ever say that again in your life.
You said yeah, so I don't know what you're talking about.
No. I heard that shit. I'm like, wait. I thought you said someone else. No, Jack Harlow's not a Crip. But
Jack Black.
did you see that homeboy? Is a white dude. He was breaking down what a 360, what an advance looks like in a record label deal. And when he was breaking it down on Twitter, he's a dope dude. I think he works for Audio Mac or something. I don't know what he does.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about, the white ball guy.
Yeah, he broke it down, and like when I was looking at the numbers, I'm like, okay, I see what's going on here with Gucci, because you're right. If you are the dude signing niggas, then your job is to find good talent, but it's also find talent that can be developed.
Yeah.
So even if you're good talent, if I think you're crazy, I can't sign you because you're just gonna crash out on me. That's why a lot of like the New York niggas don't get signed because it's like, bro, I'm not taking the risk with you. You have liability.
That's what Capella Gray was telling us.
7.
Remember when Capella Gray was in here, he was telling us about that that the New York record labels have stopped signing New York drill artists because a lot of these New York drill artists have been getting arrested. They have a lot of beef. So the only way that the record labels make money is by booking these guys as shows. And if they can't be booked as shows, these venues don't want to have them because they have beef, then they're a horrible investment because they can't afford to have them just be killed. But at the same time, technically, these record labels do make money off of people dying. We have Juice WRLD, XXXtentacion posthumously release albums. But I would say that's more if they grow and become big artists. If you just get signed tomorrow and die the next day, your streams are not going to be meaningful to them compared to if you reach a Juice WRLD's level, then pass away.
Never does, bro. I've seen it a million times in New York. So this is where it gets nasty. What I think this nigga's doing, this nigga Gucci, he'll give them a very low advance and just...
$1 million cash.
Yeah, and then he would just try to suck up as much as he can out of the artist.
Yeah.
To get more than just $1 million back. And that's just how he's robbing them. So he's literally just giving you a shitty low advance, abusing your talent, taking up as much money as he can, and then whatever your fate is, whatever your fate is. But there's no artist development. There's no like, yo, you see your artist is with all these street niggas in the club. What do you think is gonna happen? What do you think the story's gonna end? You're not gonna talk to them. You're not gonna console them as someone who's made it out. No, because the goal is to trap them in a shitty deal, rob them for as long as you can, and just send them on their way once it's over.
That's a good point. I love Gucci Mane, but right now it just looks bad. You can't deny obvious shit is happening. So it is what it is. Speaking of deaths, Pop Smoke, rest in peace, Pop Smoke. Pop Smoke died 2018.
No, 2020.
Hey Siri, when did Pop Smoke get killed?
It's 2020, bro. The beginning of 2020. It's the pandemic. The beginning of the pandemic.
No.
Yeah, 2020. Yeah.
Read them super chats.
Okay,
right.
read the super chat real quick.
So we need to see you guys end this convo and Crip walk to not like you'd. Please and thanks. Love the guy. $27.99. Thank you so much.
They donated $27.99.
Canadian.
Oh,
That's still a lot, nigga.
That's
still a lot.
what is?
yeah.
That's like maybe 30.
That's like 30, yeah.
God bless you guys.
Appreciate you so much for the super chat. $2.79. Where's the dance on Drake's grave? That is Love the Guy again.
Shout out to Love the Guy.
Appreciate you, Love the Guy.
Appreciate you.
Listen, we're gonna do a funeral for Drake when the time is right. My dad did a Spanish one. He wanted to do it.
That
He did
was
like a
hilarious.
rosary prayer.
Like
Check
5
out-
people hit me up about that.
Check out the Spanish podcast, El Podcast. We live stream every Friday night with my father and Local Tron. But Pop Smoke, rest in peace, Pop Smoke. Pop Smoke passed away, unfortunately, 4 years ago during a robbery in California. He was shot and killed. Now we have the man, one of the men that was a part of the killing, who was a juvenile, has now been released. He goes by the name of Blockstar. He cut off his ankle monitor. His PO, was a parole officer. Parole officer has been concerned for his life and safety, calling him. He's been ignoring her, hanging up on her. He lied and said that Akademiks was going to give him an interview. Akademiks said, no, I don't want to interview you. Then he said that Adam 22 was going to pay him to interview him, and Adam 22 has officially paid him and interviewed the man, Blockstar, Pop Smoke's killer. So now there's a big conversation. Akademiks has called him out and said that we as the media have to have some moral ethic code when it comes to hip-hop platforms. If this is a hip-hop artist that died, we can't have the hip-hop killer on the platform because it's going to show people that, hey, if you kill a rapper,
We'll platform
you once you're released from jail, and we're going to make you hot, and you can get some clout off of this, and we're going to give you a bag for the interview. I understand that, right? And I felt that way 100%. Like, what the fuck? Why would Adam 22 give him a platform? Why would No Jumper do this? But then at the same time, what moral ethic code do we expect from a man that had a big black cock fuck his wife, right?
God.
For money on camera, and he's fucked her with a bunch of other people. He does that for a living. He's a corn star. I don't want to say the word because we're on live stream.
I'm trying to find the video.
You know,
if it hit any views.
Well, you're gonna watch the video right now. Put that video right now.
No, I'm looking up the video.
Oh,
the
I thought you
interview
was
to
gonna
see
put Lena
what
the
the
plug
views
and
were.
Jason.
Please, bro.
God bless. But it's like, we know what Adam 22. He doesn't give a fuck about much. God bless. He's kind of a content over everything. That's his choice. God bless. Also now, fast forward. People are giving me the devil's advocate aspect where it's like, hey, what about Vlad TV, right? Vlad, he interviewed, I believe it was Bankroll Fresh's killer.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Vlad and a lot of other platforms have interviewed a lot of famous mobsters who have killed people throughout their years, right? Keefe D allegedly was the killer behind Tupac, right? Keefe D's now out. And, well, he was arrested again, but before he was arrested, he was being interviewed by a bunch of people. I was even open to interviewing Keefe D. I want to interview Keefe D. But what is the line to be drawn here? Is it too soon? Is it because it's Pop Smoke? I think the issue really comes down to the specifics where Pop Smoke was killed during a robbery. This is a fucking criminal. This is not like a rap war battle. You know what I'm saying? This is nothing that crazy. It was a random murder, random kill. So why interview the guy, right? Even the guy, when I saw a clip, he was like, niggas die every day. Like, I don't regret it. I was like, what the fuck?
Wow.
So why are we interviewing? Like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, if he was apologetic, if it was like a sense of that, like we've had probably, I'm pretty sure ABC and a lot of these people, they've interviewed murderers in jail. Like, wasn't on Charles Manson interviewed in jail? Literally in jail, he was interviewed, right? This has happened. But I think it's because of the fact where it's a hip-hop platform interviewing the guy that killed a hip-hop artist. And maybe because it's Adam 22, we have to be honest. Maybe, are we being biased? It's Adam 22, so we're going to give him more of a scrutiny. What do you think, Noah?
Yeah, I don't care what news you are. Stop interviewing people that kill people. That shit's weird. And there is an integrity standard in place in journalism. They don't post the face of mass shooters or the name for a while. I don't know if you've ever noticed it. I didn't notice it. It wasn't until actually Ben Shapiro mentioned this. The reason why they do this is because there's studies that have been put out that it does in fact motivate murderers and mass shooters to kill when their names and their photos are posted and reported immediately.
So you think that could happen here?
So I think what's happening here is like Adam 22 is just validating the idea that if you kill someone, you're going to get famous off of it. That dude's not a rapper. That dude has no beef with him, like you said. He has no ties to him, like you said. It happened across the country, like you said. So what is their connection? And if there was a connection, I'm still not advocating for you to like reach out to the killer unless a long amount of time has passed, because like you don't know what the family's going through, you don't know if there's still issues in the community. It's just not things you want to speak on and give someone a platform to further disrespect and further worsen the situation.
Yeah.
And it's like you said too, the niggas show no remorse. So you have to vent the person and be like, hey, like, do you feel any remorse for what you did? Like, what is your mentality in this situation? What's the purpose of this conversation? Is the purpose to hear your perspective and how you've changed and what the situation meant to you? Or is it just for you to be glorified?
Yeah.
And for you to further antagonize the problem? Adam 22, people on Twitter talking, a lot of rappers, they're like, Adam 22 almost got me killed because he wanted me to speak on some beef, and I told him to stop. It was a Chicago rapper, I forgot his name. And when I told him to stop, he said, well, niggas is saying you're being a bitch because you won't speak on it. And he's like, bro, this is real fucking life. This isn't content for you to get a couple views off because you only got $500,000 off that stupid-ass video.
Adam's justification, he said that he interviewed this man because someone else was going to interview him. So he felt like he would interview him and give a better job than whoever was going to interview him. Whoever was going to interview him was going to give him a shitty job, shitty interview. That's what he said.
So just because you can do something wrong better than someone else, you should do it. Yeah, phenomenal argument. Oh, the people are sending money. Hold on.
Flawless might be here.
LV, the guy.
Flawless is here? Okay,
So-
I'm gonna have Flawless walk in real quick, guys. We have a guest walking in real quick. He's gonna give a quick appearance. Flawless, the rapper.
We're gonna do super chats while he grabs them.
Yeah, read
So LV, the guy, need the correct pronunciation. Don't worry, I read it. LV, like Louis Vuitton. I heard you. The guy. Keep it up though. Y'all killing it. But anyways, I need not like us crip walks. I got you, bro. Don't worry. We're gonna give it for you. LV, the guy again. Is this enough for a crip walk on Drake's grave? $69.99. Jesus Christ.
You're gonna have to, bro.
I'm gonna tell Vic. I will literally tell Vic. We got a crip walk. Appreciate you a lot, LV the guy. We're just waiting. 69 God. Wow. Bro. LV the guy said $69.99. Is this enough for a crip walk on Drake's grave?
How much was that?
69. It's like $70, bro. You might have to crip walk on Drake's grave, bro.
We'll crip walk at the end.
Yeah, we'll crip walk at that.
Upon his leaving.
Yeah.
Let me see what other quick we saw over the weekend. We saw Shakur Stevenson's boring fight. Me and Noel checked it out.
Yeah. Boring as shit.
It was boring. It was boring, but he did win, and he is calling out Tank. They're saying there might be a Tank fight in him.
No, there isn't.
Hope doesn't happen, because I think Tank is gonna body him.
Stevenson has no future in boxing. If that's why he's gonna be boxing, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but shout out to Shakur. Boring fight. You guys leave a comment down below if you watched it. Ice Spice is dating Central C.
That's
But there's-
confirmed?
It has to be, bro. Last night they were at a hookah lounge. The night before, they both were wearing. They shared the jersey. Like she posted a story with his jersey on. He wore this jersey. Then his rumored girlfriend posted something. Like she posted on her story, like Ice Spice's comment on Central C's post. Some people are saying this is just industry bullshit, hyping up their feature because they have a collaboration coming. But she has had a crush on him. She's been in his comments since last year. They were hanging out at a fashion show last year.
They took really close photos before too. I remember this.
Yeah.
He's too busy playing on his.
But it's kind of
DS,
like
bro.
gossip shit, you know.
Let me ask you a question.
God
though.
bless. Tyga again today, not again, but another relationship today. Tyga posted Sabrina Claudio randomly. They had like a collab post photos together. Like, what the fuck,
That's a
Tyga?
sniper. Let me
But
ask you a
Tyga has
question.
OnlyFans, bro,
Straight up.
with his dick out everywhere.
I know he got a big ass dick. Pause. Do you
My
yo? But let me ask you a
God.
question. You think Ice Spice is on Ozempic? That's a running rumor, and I'm kind of believing it, Vic.
No,
Because she's trying to fight the allegation.
I
with
think
the pics.
she's exercising a lot, bro. Every time she shakes that ass, it's 500 calories.
That weight loss was crazy
Burning.
fast, though.
Every shake, 500 calories. Another shake, 500 calories. It's a big ass, bro. It's a lot of calories you gotta burn. That's why she's skinny, bro. You know, and she showed a camel toe today. She said she's related to a camel. No, moose. She's half moose because she's a moose knuckle.
You're talking about Glow.
No, she did it too today. Oh, I see how you've been keeping up
Yo,
to
you
date
been
on
keeping
this
up with the
camel toe.
women, yeah. You been keeping up with the women's mooses. What's up with you?
I saw that
Yeah,
post
degenerate.
today.
I feel you. I'm a degenerate too. We brothers.
We have
No, the
a
fuck
new,
I'm not.
a new
No,
Charles
the fuck
Gambino,
I'm not.
new Charles Gambino album coming.
United in
Bando
Degeneracy.
Stone and a New World. That's the new Charles Gambino album. It's actually a movie. It's a movie and an album. The soundtrack is by Charles Gambino, and the movie is Donald Glover.
That's hard.
That's hard. And the movie trailer looks good. The first single's out right now,
producing
Lithonia.
it?
I reacted to it on a Patreon. Check out the Patreon, patreon.com/ Club Ambition. And I think Charles Gambino produces a lot of his shit too.
So it's independent produced. It's
The
not
movie,
Like,
I think so.
it's not like Warner Brothers or anything.
I think so. It might be maybe like an indie production, but like with him, mostly him.
That's dope.
Charles Gambino's unstoppable. It's crazy, bro. If the movie's even a little bit good and the music is even a little bit good, that's all you need. Because it's like I did it. I fucking soundtracked my own movie. That's a flex.
That is a flex.
That's a flex.
And he left Mr. and Mrs. Smith, so because it's not gonna be a season. The season
There
2 is
is
now
now.
with him.
Now
with him.
he's coming back.
Oh, he's coming back.
Yeah, he
now?
said he's coming back. You can leave it a
wow.
bit open. Yeah, leave it open. Now he's coming back. He's coming back.
I seen the news that he wasn't. I was like, oh, he must be gearing up for something bigger.
Eminem new album Friday.
Good luck.
Eminem new album Friday.
Don't give us that face, Marlon.
Oh, you guys want? If I get it Thursday night, you guys want to react to it?
I'll react
Together?
to it.
I'll react to it. It's just I know it's not gonna be good. That's why I'm kind of sad.
I don't know.
You heard
about,
the new single,
I don't
Toby?
know about, I don't know about. No, I haven't.
I
I don't know
have.
about
With Big
Thursday
Sean and
night.
Baby Tron?
I'll do it. I'll do it after
It's trending
work.
because Big Sean possibly dissed Kendrick on it. It's the #1 trending thing on Genius right now. That song.
I hope he didn't diss him. I don't think he did. I think it's trending also because it's Eminem, Baby Tron. Baby Tron's a good rapper.
I know he's a really good rapper.
And then like the Detroit connection. That was
I'm glad
huge
that
for
he
Baby
did that.
Tron.
I'm so glad he did that.
Is it a good
It's
song?
better than Houdini.
It's better than Houdini. It's way better than Houdini.
I haven't
Way
heard
better
it.
than
It sounds like it sounds like Eminem trying to like be on some young shit. It sounds dope. It's like a mixture of M and young shit. I fuck with it.
And we have Joe Biden today released a letter saying he's not resigning because people expected him to
I saw
resign
him.
today from the election, from the race. He's not resigning. He said, I'm still here. I'm double downing. I'm staying in the race.
God bless.
You know, God bless. We're going to see. He did a phone call and everything to the news, but some people saying the phone call was AI. You know how you can do like an AI filter? If he gets caught with like his team faking his voice, because he sounded too healthy. Like, that wasn't you from... He sounded like, oh, okay.
That's elderly abuse, my brother. They got to get that man away from them.
Yeah, I finished The Bear. The Bear, one of the best shows of all time. Incredible season. But I did not love the ending.
I heard people said it was
It
bad.
left on a cliffhanger ending. We don't know what's going to happen, right? We have the chef, and, like, she's leaving, and then everything going back. We have Sid still not signing the contract for, like, their agreement for the restaurant, because they have a restaurant.
Yeah.
And now it's gotten a review, but the review was kind of positive and negative. I didn't get it. I don't know if they're going to get a star or not because they're trying to get a Michelin star.
Mm-hmm.
And he's voted the best chef in Chicago, but she helped him create the dishes and shit.
The Michelin stars are huge. My sister explained that shit to me.
I still haven't gone to eat a restaurant with a Michelin star. I want to try one out soon.
My sister said it's crazy.
There's some in Boston.
Yeah.
Expensive as fuck.
And
but
when she went to the
it might be worth it.
Washington, she went Washington D.C.
just to taste it. No Diddy.
Diddy.
But the Bear show, man, the acting. Bro, there was an episode where they do episodes where like kind of like Atlanta, and like a lot of shows do this where like they're not all linear. They have a one-off episode where it's kind of like a movie within its own self. Like
So it's called The Bear, but it's about cooking?
yeah, because that's his nickname,
Mm-hmm.
the Bear.
So let me ask you a question, because they were saying this on Twitter.
And the restaurant's called the Bear. My bad.
The way that the plot moves, they
I
say
watch
like
it.
people have been
Okay.
saying it's been slower this season. Do you agree?
Yes, slower, but a build up, and I think it's worth it. Because like there's like I said, there's one episode where it's just about the mom and the mom connecting back because she hasn't been seen. Jamie Lee Curtis, phenomenal actress. She hasn't been seen since last season because she's had been beefing with the kids and they all been not fucking with her. She comes back, and the whole episode's her with the daughter giving birth, and it's crazy, mad emotional, like oh my god. I loved it. The acting was like, bro, some of the best acting I've seen in my life.
Yeah,
Jamie Lee
the
Curtis
acting's
was
amazing.
killing that shit. I'm like, what the fuck? It's incredible, right? John Bernthal, the guy that played the Punisher, again making cameos because he died. He killed himself, but then he's back this season like as flashbacks. It's incredible, right? We have John Cena doing a cameo as like one of the two brothers that work there. They have a third brother. He's the third brother out of nowhere. It's like John Cena. He did his thing, right? It was phenomenal. One of the best shows I've seen in my life. I recommend people to go watch it. I wasn't the biggest fan of this season. I think last season was better. But if I have to rank them, this was, the third season? I'll put season 2 at number 1. Then I'll put number 1, season 1 at the second spot. And then the third spot, I'll put the last season right now. Complete twist from the first season. It's insane. But I love it. The acting is insane. The cinematography, the way they direct the show is going to win awards. You guys got to watch this shit.
No,
I'll
yeah, I
send you
wanna
links.
watch it.
I'll
I
send you
wanna watch
links.
it.
I'll send you my login. You guys
Because
got to watch it.
Because you know what it is, Vic? I read.
And
I
it's
read,
short, bro. It's like
Yeah.
anime. Like it's 20-minute episodes.
No, I know. You know what I do a lot? I read tweets of like movies and shows that I never watched just to hear what people think about it, the different sides. Like I heard this last season of Boys was dog shit. Like that's what a lot of people have been saying. Others have been saying it's great. So I'm just like, and then I hear the different reasons why. I'm like, okay. I heard the same thing with The Bear. I heard it's amazing.
Ask Eric about The Bear, bro. Eric knows about The Bear. The Bear.
Yeah, I hear the acting is amazing. Like it's the greatest acting you'll see right now on TV. The issue is people always like I see a lot of people complain the plot is slow.
Okay, pitch me the show. What is it about?
The show is about a kid that has studied becoming a chef, like his life depended on it. Then his brother owned a restaurant, but this restaurant was a fast food, just selling beef sandwiches. In Chicago, that's a big thing, eating beef sandwiches. I went to that restaurant when we went to Chicago to visit it. I did a whole video and everything, never posted it. I tasted the beef sandwiches, mighty savory. Didn't love them too much because it was like, mine was dipped. You can dip them or not.
Yeah.
I should have ordered it dry. I dipped my shit. But then his brother kills himself, dies, so he wants to take over the restaurant. But he wants to turn it into a fine dining because that's all he knows is fine dining. So he wants to move away from that. So he had to invest and everything. They're losing money. But now it seems like it's panning out because they might get a Michelin star. And if you get a Michelin star or 2 or however many,
I think
you're
it's
out of
5
here.
Michelin stars.
You're
you
out
can
of
get.
here.
Yeah.
You know, because people are gonna, everyone from the world is gonna go there. You know, the investment basically pays for itself at that point.
Bro, Michelin stars. My sister explained to me, it's like the holy grail of like in the restaurant.
So it's like the #1 chef cooking restaurant industry show
Yeah.
ever because it dives deep. It pays a lot of respect. It
Yeah.
shows real chefs. It's really
Yeah.
well done.
It's really dramatic. I've seen clips.
It might be
it's very
PTSD
dramatic.
for you because I know you're tired
Yeah,
of that industry.
I respect it, but I'm fucking good.
I think
off
you'll
of that.
enjoy it because of
Bro,
the
I'm
inside.
fucking-
Yeah, I used to
I
work
worked in a
that
Bro, I was
restaurant.
like,
for-
it sounds like my
I
past,
worked
bro.
in a restaurant for 7 fucking years. That shit was
Yeah,
the worst.
exactly,
That
yeah.
shit was horrible.
But it's
Yeah.
playing on that,
That
speaking
shit
on
was
those realities.
bad.
The Boys, me and Deja been watching, my girl been watching it, Shorty been watching it.
What do you think of the new season, bro?
I think the new season is good, but it's not the best season. There's a lot of like dramatization. They go too far. They're trying to catch people with that, like a wild moment. Like the last episode was a random superhero that's now called the Web Slinger.
yeah.
Well, I got his name down. Was it Web? What is it? Web Weaver, and it's kind of like a Spider-Man, but he shoots webs through his asshole.
That's insane.
So this there's a scene of him shooting. He's about to shoot the webs with the bear. One sentence about the bear. Well, have you watched a new season?
I haven't watched the new season.
But in general, like if someone never watched it, exactly. Nigga, that's what I'm telling
Chef's kiss?
I gotta
I'm
ask.
telling you, nigga. I'm
Chef's
telling you.
kiss. Chef's kiss.
I'm telling you,
gotta
bro.
check
Yeah, he just likes food.
No.
It's a real life. We worked in the kitchen.
We-
It's real
exactly.
life,
That's
bro.
what it is, bro.
It's
I'm trying to
real
tell
life.
you. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
that's
speaking
what
on
But
it
the
that
is.
shit, that
realities.
shit gives me PTSD if I was to watch that shit.
I understand, but it's good.
It's everything minus the drugs. They don't get into like the
I
drug
don't
thing
know.
too much.
No,
Because I've heard
no,
a lot of
no
restaurants
fucking
giving them
within
drugs.
But the
no
boys
fucking
is,
within
is
coworkers.
crazy. The boys is crazy
So how does he shoot webs out of?
through his butthole.
So why is he butt
So
naked
they
all
got
the
it. They
time?
got it. They get this guy as like for a side mission. They try to get him on the team and everything.
They're saying the stream is glitching.
Stream is glitching.
Slowing down, choppy.
Are we good now, guys?
I'm seeing it right
CPU's
now.
high?
Yeah, it says that the frames are dropping.
Dropping. How we doing, guys?
Niggas said chopped and screwed.
Really? Is that bad?
Nah, it's disrespectful.
Oh, I see what they mean. It's kind of like
The thing is, like, I can't do anything about it besides stopping it and starting it again.
No, I know what's happening. It's because there's so many people on the Wi-Fi. Let me get off.
oh that.
I don't use the Wi-Fi.
Thank you for letting us know, guys. If you guys are watching.
I think it's just the internet tweaking out right now.
Yeah. I think there's a way, like we have a broadcast and stream, right? They're both going. So I think you can end the stream, the broadcast keeps going, and you can pick it up again, I think. But we have to double check that.
It just gives me stop streaming option.
Oh, it's not a broadcast?
No.
Damn. Okay. That sucks. Thank you for letting us know, guys. I mean, basically at the end, I did want to talk about Sketch before having Flawless on, so that's the only thing.
Yeah, the sound is really messing up right now. And the frames keep dropping.
What could we do? Never experienced this one live. I disconnected from let me disconnect from Wi-Fi here too. Is it that? I mean, that's the only thing that comes to mind. Internet connections, they're good.
Is it still going, guys?
Is it still glitching?
Yeah, I can still see it. That's bad. I can't do anything about it.
Damn. Should we just end it then? What do you think?
We would have to. There's nothing that you can do that's gonna thing. We can end it and start it again.
I'm seeing
real
it too
quick.
here. Yeah, it's chopped and screwed.
Yeah, I was watching it there too. Damn. Because at that point, there's no point in starting it again. We just do like recorded stuff after. Yeah, the live stream glitching. But if you're listening, we appreciate you all because the audio is good, right? It's just the video's acting up, guys. Let me look it up. How to fix glitching during live stream. How to fix. That usually happens to Kai and people like during in real life streaming, but that's because the Wi-Fi and shit. Yeah, it says connection, internet connection. Yeah, I don't know, cause
You can't do nothing.
can't do
You would
nothing
have to
about it.
reset the router.
yeah. There we have it then, guys. We're gonna end the live stream and we're gonna do bonus content. You might see some of it on Patreon. You might see some of it on social media. But yeah, that's the only option. Let's do that.
Yeah, let's just do that.
We appreciate you all. Thank you
Thank you so
again
much.
for joining the live stream. You got the breakdown and everything. Hopefully that came out. That looked good to me earlier, right?
It did.
Yeah.
They said it. Like literally 5 minutes ago.
Thank God you guys are watching and we're able to call it out, the Cap crew. That's why we
I just thought
appreciate you
someone
all.
was trolling, and then when the second person said it, that's when I spoke up.
Yeah. Thank you all. Thank you all. Listen, and if
It's getting a little bit better.
if any of you
Hold up. The thing's back up.
if any of you watching,
It should be good right now.
oh, it's gonna be good. Let's see. I'm gonna wait for it to fix right here.
The signal got stronger.
Signal got stronger. Probably because the Wi-Fi
It's
got
not dropping
disconnected.
frames anymore.
No dropping frames. Let us know, guys. Once we get the okay in the chat, we are good to go. Once the chat says we're good to go.
Yeah, they're saying it's good now.
It's good now? Good now?
Internet, man. I'm telling you.
Okay, we love you all. Let us know if it's good. We're going to finish off right here, and then we're going to get a guest in the seat. Paul George to Philadelphia. Shout out to Paul George going to Philadelphia. We got Chris Paul going to Spurs. We have the NBA Olympics happening right now. The Olympics, so, the qualifying games. LeBron chilling with Kai Cenat over there. Paul George has a number 8 in homage of Kobe Bryant. God bless them. Bro, it's going to be crazy in Philly. East Coast is going to be crazy.
We'll see what happens if they can stay healthy.
They're not taking down the Celtics.
No, they're not.
Ain't nobody taking down the Celtics. Celtics are going to go back to back with it.
Knicks are the only hope.
They're going to bring Brian Scalabrine back, I'm hearing. So we're going to win 5 in a year, 5 straight. I do want to catch a Lakers game, though. Shout out to Bronny.
Yeah.
Biden. Thank you guys if you're watching the live stream. It was glitching. If we're back and going now, let us know in the chat. We love you all. We appreciate you. You're all Cap crew. You're all family. You're not taken for granted. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you. We're going to have a guest walk in momentarily right now. Special guest, Flawless. Dark Matter started with my girlfriend. Brand new show off of Apple TV. Phenomenal show. I recommend you all to watch it. All the whole season's out right now. One of the best shows I'm hearing this year. First episode so far. Shit looks crazy. I recommend you all watch it. Let's talk about real quick before we get Flawless in here. We have Sketch, right? This has gone viral. Biggest story maybe of the day on the internet is this streamer that goes by the name of Sketch, right? Sketch is this streamer who, what is he? Does he have something? Like as far as,
Yeah, I can't even explain.
I
that
don't
part.
know.
and I mean it
It's
respectfully. Like, does he have like a
They say that he does it for clout.
condition?
Yeah,
Some people say that it's fake.
Part of his
they say it's a character.
It's a character.
I don't really know though.
I don't want to really speak on it. God bless.
Yeah, kind of feel the same way, but I disconnected it on here. The Wi-Fi. Let us know if it glitches. I'm gonna put the Wi-Fi back on the laptop. Let us know if it glitches at any point, guys. Please. Especially because we have a guest, we want to get the quality up and going properly. I had a note here. It's not updating yet. There we have. You have it now.
Ban homeboy that keeps saying rest in peace, Joe Rogan.
They love spamming that in lives. RPG. It's like, why would they want that to happen?
I know they're weird.
They're freaking weird. There's a YouTube video that's gone viral now that people are saying it's Sketch when he was younger. He's a famous streamer, one of the most famous streamers, right? Sketch has an NFL sports deal. He's worked with the NFL, right? He's broken records on stream. He has even been MLB players, famous actual, what's it called? It's the guy, I think it's the guy that uploaded the video. Famous baseball players have done his dance and like his movements, his emotes. He's gone super viral, extremely successful. This guy has now been basically exposed by a YouTuber who made a compilation looking back at older photos of him when he was working on OnlyFans as a gay OnlyFans content creator. And they're saying that this is him, right? And it's gone super viral. We have people canceling him, especially because he's big in the sports world. Like I said, right? Theo Vaughn's had him on. A lot of major white, just masculine platforms support him. Because if you look at him, his content's very tasteful. He's organic. You know, it seems like he's just himself. He seems funny as fuck. But actually, speaking of the devil, I think we have him now speaking up. Let me look.
He dropped the response.
Let's look at Sketch's response. Rather than me just talking, let's get an actual Sketch response. Live update. Is him right here?
Yeah, but there's
Yeah.
4 clips. It's not just that.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
He's
it's-
emotional. Let's talk about damn.
Yeah, he talks about how he almost killed himself.
yeah, it came out. I mean, I tell you what, I was going and doing all this different stuff. I was going in the back of my mind, holy shit. And guess what? Holy shit was last night. And I have a lot of people to credit for, I'll be honest, plan A was, and I will say candidly, was to probably probably to call it quits if this ever came out. But some people saved me.
Wow.
Shout out Banks. Shout out my parents. Like,
Damn.
shout out y'all. Like, I fucked up, but I'm changed.
So he
This-
starts talking about addiction
This
after.
sucks, man.
I'm gonna see if I can find it.
This sucks.
He went pretty crazy. Oh, I got the full video.
This video here, I don't want to play
70,000?
necessarily too much. I
God
just want
damn,
to.
where were y'all before? Fuck!
It's like a longer one. It's like a 7-minute one. Seems to be in his room.
Elephant in the room. I got a haircut.
He's funny.
No, he's hilarious.
Wasn't planning on doing this today, but I guess so. Okay, I'll start from the top. Look at this. Open and honest. That was me. That was me. It's okay, though. I will tell you what. Okay. 2 years ago, I did some stuff. I'm sorry if you've seen some of the stuff. You know, I'm a changed person. Just my brother. I don't know. Stay off Twitter, please. Shout out T-Few.
T-Few. He's shouting out a lot of streamers. I shout him out. Showed him love. Shout out to Duke Dennis. Overall, right? You get the gist with this. I looked it up. It says that he has. So there's a viral streamer who has like these verbal kind of tics, but he says he has no disability. He doesn't like putting a label on it. Even if he has one, he doesn't want to put a label on it, which is his right to. God bless him, right? But people always assume he has a disability, but then still appreciated him, seen him as organic. He's amusing. He's funny. He's not the stereotypical. He doesn't look like the average, like streamer. He seems more unique, right?
He seems neurodivergent.
Neurodivergent, has like that sort of like nerd crowd. He's that himself. But even if he's not neither of those things, he's just dope, you know? Sketch. And now Sketch has officially gone on record and said that he was thinking about killing himself now. Committing self-harm. Allegedly. Harming himself, taking himself off of this planet because of this being revealed, that he's a changed man. Now, what does this mean? He might be changed in the way of that from doing the OnlyFans content. He doesn't do that no more. But I hope he doesn't necessarily mean like if he was into men. That's where it gets weird. Like changed. Like
You know,
maybe
you
you're
don't like
not
men
that no
anymore?
more. Maybe you don't
Yeah.
like men anymore. There's been jokes and clips of him with Speed and other streamers where they do gay jokes around him, and he like doesn't like that. Whoa, like he pushes off. Seems pretty straight. His sexuality does not matter,
Yeah.
right? But I think people have always just been interested in this because it's this the new norm, right? People are getting used to the LGBTQ, and there's a lot of homophobic people, especially in the sports world, the gaming community. These are two big communities that he's big in. So fundamentally, they're gonna be like, "What the heck is going on? Why is Sketch selling himself as a gay content creator?" Boom. Now he's saying that was an old him. That's not him. His life was at risk. He almost harmed himself. He tried to hide this. But I think that is the issue, right? When you try to hide your demons,
Yeah.
they come back to haunt
Well, he
you.
didn't really say he tried to hide him. What he said was, he was like, there was one, I was gonna be oblivious and act, and think that it wasn't gonna come out, or two, and I forgot what the other one thing. The two, he was like, oh, I was gonna, inflict the self-harm or whatever.
If it came out, yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, like he talked about, he was on drugs.
At that time,
Yeah, and
let me look up his age.
he was deep in the addiction, and he was just doing things to make money and hold himself down. I don't give a fuck. Like I don't understand why this is such a story.
Oh, he's 26 like us.
Yeah, like there was this famous streamer who was like, "Oh, I don't care about your sexuality. I'm just upset that you were honest from the jump, and now my little brother watches you. I'm not gonna have my little brother watch you anymore because you're a fucking weirdo." Yo, bro, you masturbate to pornography. Your little brother probably masturbates to pornography.
Yeah.
Like you draw the line on pornography, that because there's someone participating in homosexual acts. Like that's where you draw the line. No, it's still pornography. Like I hate this like virtue signaling you fucking jackasses try to do. That's rooted in this idea that OnlyFans is so evil, and anyone who does it is just perpetuating evil and doing evil. No, you masturbate to pornography. Like you participate in it. You're a member in this. Just because he's gay doesn't change the fact that it's still pornography. So I get mad about that. I get mad that people overhype this shit. I'm mad that people were so quick to like bully him and be weird to him because it's like, I ain't got shit to do with you.
Yeah.
Like that's his sexuality. I don't give a fuck what he does. Yo, I know mad people who have done really crazy shit to make money. Am I supposed to be upset that he felt like he needed to make money at the time? He's going down on his addiction. He's down bad. Like that's
Yeah, because he said he was doing it for money, right?
Yeah.
So he seen it as a business play.
Listen, man.
Also,
Those are his choices.
it was gay in a
Maybe.
sense where it was him naked.
Maybe he made
But-
a lot of bread.
No, he
But-
made a joke about fucking the guy. You skipped the part right before he said
Oh,
it.
so he did one.
Yeah.
When he had sex.
Yeah.
That's what I think. I don't know what he means by that. Like he's different. He's changed. Like if he's gay, he could still like. I'm assuming you're still gay. It's all right. Be yourself. But man, it sucks because he's just big in these communities where they're gonna scrutinize him no matter what, and it's by default because it's just such a random, shocking like, oh, whoa, I didn't know you did gay porn. It's like if anyone, that's with anyone.
Yeah.
It's not the fact that they just do that because, if it was Drake, if it was like anyone. Okay.
Is he
Oh
outside?
wait, let me see. Let me get Ocean here real quick, Shotty. Shotty.
Deja. Just texting you. He said no Diddy. Let's move on.
No, Diddy. Let's move on. But no, yeah, we're not big sketch experts. I know about him a bit, not that crazy. So if you guys know more about sketch, leave a comment down below if you're experts, you're big fans of his. I just hope and pray that he stays alive, gets the
Yeah.
help that he needs. Him streaming today right away is a good sign because he is obviously alive. He's still here. He's still active. He's speaking to his community.
Shout out to FaZe Banks and the
Shout out
FaZe
to FaZe
group.
Banks. That's pretty cool.
There was a trend going on while we were streaming. Everyone's because he left his shoes behind with his glasses,
Yeah.
to resemble. I'm giving up the persona. I'm giving up streaming. After he found out the news at the FaZe house, FaZe posted the photo of it. Now all the streamers supporting him are posting their version of the photo. They're posting their shoes and their shades to show that they're supporting him.
Oh, wow.
So I respect that. I love that. Niggas
That's a
is-
W.
That's a W. FaZe is a W. The community is a W.
This is only going to make sketch bigger
I
and more
agree.
famous at the end of the day, whether
agree.
we like it or not. But I don't like people bullying him.
I don't like Christians bullying him either. You guys sound stupid as hell.
Yeah, I don't like people making it a religious thing. But I also don't like people. We can't be shocked by people just being surprised. Because if Kai Cenat came out, he
Yeah.
did gay porn
That's different.
on for years ago, people would be
wow.
like, what the?
It's kind of funny.
Like, if you know what I'm saying? If Drake, if anyone that's famous, it's just random. It's like, what the hell? Not because it's gay, not because it's porn, just the combination makes it like, what the hell?
But
That's the
mocking
shocking
it.
factor. But mocking it and making fun of it without properly seeing the research, because you don't know what could happen. God forbid this man was to take himself off of this earth just because of this coming out. You know, but now that it's out, he's able to live with it being out and now push. This is the biggest, like, monkey off his back, the biggest Band-Aid rip, similar to Isaiah Rashad. When Isaiah Rashad got exposed for that situation,
being bisexual.
being bisexual and everything, and her just being whatever, you know, gender neutral. Fast forward, look at him now. Like, he's building a way, growing from that. Man, sexuality is crazy. People, and at the same time, people are gonna act like they're not into weird shit. Just because you don't post about it, people don't know you're weird shit. People don't know your devils. People don't know your skeletons in your closet. Doesn't make you better than anybody else, right? At least now this man has to live with it being out, and he can move past it. He hasn't hurt nobody. He hasn't done nothing illegal. That's it. Now, if you are Christian and you morally, ethically don't believe in all this stuff, porn for one, corn, because we're live streaming, corn, being homosexual, then leave his fan base. Don't be a fan of him, and that's it. We're gonna have a special guest stop in right now to end the podcast. Flawless, Rhode Island, coming into the building. We appreciate you all. You mind grabbing him all and then sit with Marlon? Appreciate you. They can both come in too. It's Josh. Josh is in the building. Josh could sit right there.
Oh yeah, my boy Josh.
Oh, they're watching it live out there? That's fire.
No way.
You can sit right there, brother.
What's good, my
We
G?
got Flawless in the building. Round of applause for Flawless.
Coming in live.
You know what I'm saying?
Coming in live.
We are here on the live stream with Flawless, Rhode Island. One of the biggest celebrities to ever come out of Rhode Island. The man embodies Rhode Island. Rhode Island's in his name. You know, we are here. We got Josh in the building as well, fellow podcaster, extraordinary Rhode Island. If you want to sit, you can sit in the director's chair, brother. Yes, sir. You already know. Right here, one half of Open for Coffee podcast in the building.
Yes, sir.
And you can kind of direct to there because you can see Flawless' camera. If you need to refocus it, might as well focus it.
He's well experienced in this field.
You know what I'm
I mean?
saying? But yeah, and make sure to turn on Noel's mic if it's off
it's
by any
on,
chance.
it's on.
But welcome, brother. Thank you for stopping in real
Thank you
quick.
for having me, man.
This is probably his 4th or 5th appearance on the platform. You know,
Yeah.
people love it every time. I think 2nd or 3rd on the podcast
Yes.
specifically. But thank you for coming through. Tell the people what do you have this week? We just saw right now, right before you came,
Yeah, it's going crazy.
the
too.
on the radar.
I'm excited.
You know what I'm saying? On the radar freestyle, you talking about Rhode Island, you talking about Rhode Island rappers. Talk to the people real quick. Would you kind of saying in that
Oh,
verse?
I said these rappers in my city still look at me with the piss face because you could be the man, just not in this state.
talking that shit, talking that.
You know, I'm back, man. You know, I feel good. God is good. I got a new album dropping Friday.
Yes,
Called
sir.
The Gratitude.
Round of applause for him. Round of applause.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. And yeah, we just it's put on their next season.
So what's the name of the album again?
Gratitude.
Gratitude. And how many songs on the album? How long?
12.
12 tracks.
12 records,
12
yeah.
tracks. Have any of them? Is it one of the singles, the recent one with the?
The World on Fire.
the-
Yeah.
yep, okay,
Yeah. The
okay.
World on Fire. was
Nice,
like
nice.
the
And what
leading
can
single
people
from that.
expect with this project? What's like we got features or?
Yeah, I got Conway the Machine on the album.
Whoa.
I got King Los on the album.
King Los.
Yeah. I got. I don't know if you guys are familiar with battle rap, but I got Loaded Lux on the album.
Oh, of course.
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. And I
shit.
got some great up and coming artists as well. I got Asha, Qdira, I think that's how you say her last name, but she's an amazing vocalist.
Oh shit.
She's on it. I got Lakeith. He's an amazing R&B singer and rapper.
Okay.
He's crazy too. And yeah, man, it's really an exciting time for me to get back in the swing of things and just be active, man. I'm outside. You know what
Wow.
I'm saying?
No, I love it, man. No, that's amazing. Loaded Lux. You got Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
yeah,
That's gonna be
man.
some
Crazy.
bars,
Really
nigga.
nice. Yeah, for sure. It's a combination. Like a lot of my albums are very diverse. I have some motivational stuff, you know what I mean? A breakup song. I have love song. Like I have lyrical stuff. You know, it's a lot of everything in my album. So it's pretty much what you can expect if you are familiar with my projects.
Yeah.
A little bit of everything, man.
Yeah, no, and shout out to that On the Radar too. That was a good look. That was
Yeah,
like
for sure, for
no one knew
sure.
that was coming. That was fire for you to just be on that platform. And you did like a unique way where you had like the captions and stuff because they don't really use the
Yeah, I
caption.
know. Shout out to On the Radar for allowing that to happen because I was like, man, I would really love some captions because like it really delivers when people can like read along and see what you're really saying and
They were down for
did
it.
that. They did that. Yeah.
Oh, shout out to Gabe.
I think I'm the first one with captions.
I think you might be.
Yeah.
Especially from them posting it.
Yes.
A lot of people
exactly.
repost. You can repost it however, but for them originally to post it with the captions,
Yeah.
that's huge.
That's love,
So
that's
shout out to
love.
Gabe. Shout out to Rob. Shout out
Yes.
to the whole On the Radar team over there. Phenomenal people.
Definitely.
And let's get some flawless, opinions and takes on things while we have you in the building.
For sure.
Off of a lot of people are calling it the biggest rap beef of all time or the biggest rap battle of all time. For our generation, is by default. I don't think anything's gonna come near it, maybe ever.
Yeah, it hasn't been something this big
Again.
since Jay and Nas.
Yeah.
And that was ages ago. So
And that was a while
Yeah.
ago. But we could still even feel the ramifications from that, where people still say that Jay-Z drops something, even if it's a product, whenever Nas drops new music. It's like a run on.
it's still
it's
it's a run on wall.
Yeah, it's like Jay-Z's birthday party. Something he's gonna do something around Nas, like to just kind of poke a bear at him a little bit. Still, they say, even though they're still friends now.
Yeah.
But people have always said that. What's Flawless's take on the Kendrick Lamar and Drake battle this year and how it's ended, especially after the Not Like Us music video just dropped?
I know it's
Right, we have rumors of a new album from both of them.
It's
right?
so hard hitting that Not Like Us video is
And you're a
it's
phenomenal
weird
rapper, so I
because-
want to get your take on this.
The Not Like Us was definitely a great move by Kendrick to go because Drake is known what he did with Back to Back with Meek to make a song that not only is a diss record but will be played on the radio. You have to hear it everywhere in the clubs.
Everywhere.
And Kendrick kind of took that model with Not Like Us, and now that's all you hear everywhere in radio, clubs, and the video re-amplified it and had a lot of subliminal messages in the video that were incredible. He's a very strategic man, and I appreciate that because I still love people that take the art serious.
Yeah.
I thought it was a great war for hip hop. I don't think there's a loser. I think we're the winners as fans because I'm still gonna listen to Drake. Drake's gonna drop another hit, song of the year. He's still gonna be doing what he does. And obviously the opinions are gonna sway when you talk about Drake versus Kendrick, but they both are incredible artists, and I think it was a win for Kendrick for sure because he was rejuvenated. His career was rejuvenated in a sense, not being active for so long. And for Drake, man, it's also respectable that he doesn't back down from almost anything. You know what I mean? Like he's gotten his hands dirty and not just being the biggest superstar. A lot of superstars won't get their hands dirty like that. And he battled Pusha, he battled with Meek, you know what I mean? He had this war with Kendrick. Like, you got to commend somebody that's willing to, especially when they have so much to lose, to step up to the plate and fight. You know what I mean? I think it's dope. J. Cole was the smart guy in this whole situation. He's like, peace and love to all you guys. A lot of people talk trash about it, but when you look back at it now, it's like he just didn't want to put that energy in there.
Yeah.
He just didn't have the energy for it. So it wasn't going to go well for him because he wasn't committed to it. When you're an artist like that and you really got to like deliver something like that, like a diss record and stuff like that, you got to really, want to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
No,
shout
that's
out
true.
to J. Cole for bowing out when it was safe.
Yeah, and it's crazy. I've seen a lot of rappers allude to the same mentality that you were saying right now when it comes to the reaction to the fight. We have LL Cool J, T.I. They were saying the same things, even the idea of Drake, getting his hands dirty and actually responding, being a part of it,
Yeah.
even though
He could just ignore it and keep it moving.
he could have just lost worse. He could have not said nothing, but the fact that he was dropping record, even after Not Like Us, he dropped the next day.
Yeah.
The Heart Part 6. It was whatever. We always talk about it in here. It was like,
I actually enjoyed that one.
yeah.
Not gonna lie.
It's not bad. It's just,
I thought it was good because it kind of eclipsed it kind of put everything into perspective as far as like the fake information with the daughter and stuff like that. And it kind of gave the diss record that he had about that less credibility in my eyes. So when I hear those diss records and he's saying those things and I know they're not true, it doesn't sting. Like it kind of almost doesn't count.
Yeah.
So it was a very strategic move by Drake to do that. But Not Like Us put it over the top. I think Not Like Us was that blow that like it was a close fight, 12th round type of thing.
Yeah.
And Not Like Us was that like I think that blow that it's just unrecoverable.
Yeah, I feel like if the Heart Part 6 was rolled out maybe with like a video He added maybe another verse. Even the cover art was changed. There's certain things around it. It could have been more impactful.
And the dialogue at the end.
Yeah, the dialogue
was
where
a
he's
bit
kind of like
back offish, like, all right,
yeah,
I'm
he's
done.
like throwing the white flag.
Yeah,
and,
I
like,
wish he hadn't. I wish he hadn't said that in the end.
Yeah, even
As
the
a
cover art.
lyricist, you don't feel like he rushed it? Like hearing the
I think-
bars?
I think in this day and age, people don't want to wait for nothing. And the longer it takes you, the less credibility maybe you have. It's like the way Kendrick was firing back right away, he felt that heat. So he felt like he needed to fire back just as fast. Because remember when Drake dropped that record and then 20 minutes later, K-Dot's dropping, it's like, wait a minute, whoa, that was like a wrench. You know what I mean? That was
crazy.
It's crazy because you don't really get that.
Yeah.
You might get a next day drop. But 20 minutes later, you don't get that.
We was stressed out. We was
So
like,
Drake,
what the hell's going on, bro? We was
Drake
going
felt
crazy.
that, and I'm a Drake fan, and I mean I felt it. I was like, damn, you know, I'm not gonna lie, you know. I'm like every time something would it would hit, I'm like, damn, come on
God
Drake,
damn.
come on Drake, get up Drake.
Yeah, and that song, that was Meet the Grams. He didn't even perform that.
Yeah,
And I heard he didn't perform it because it was just, it's too much. It's too.
yeah.
It's
And
too,
it's not a performance record. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's just. I think that was one of the worst records of this.
Mm,
And like I said, because of the fact that the stuff wasn't really that credible either, so
yeah.
we could take that one out. He still wins without the record.
And what's your prediction, like yourself? What would you say right now if you're Drake, you being a lyricist rapper?
I'm dropping a summer hit.
You being a battle rapper, what would you do right now in Drake's position?
I'm dropping a summer hit.
A summer
Something
hit.
that's gonna just get played more than Not Like Us.
But what bag are you gonna get into? Because you know Drake can get any bag. What's the Drake bag? What type of?
I'm going back to the women. See ya.
The women have been
you
defending
can't-
him.
I'm gonna do what you can't do.
Mm.
Cause you can't. You could try.
Yeah.
But you're not about to do it on this level.
Yeah.
Drake is a unicorn, man. You know what I'm saying? So he can pop a summer anthem easy that, you know,
Yeah.
forget it. And then people remember, oh yeah, this guy, you know.
Do you think
he is the
Dolo,
GOAT.
Dolo, or with a feature?
I think a feature wouldn't hurt. Show people you still got friends. It feels like they're at recess and like everybody's huddled up and he's over here. Like, can somebody come talk to Drake, please?
They're on the wall, and the other group is like by
Everybody's
the,
playing like scatter, and you're just
Yeah.
like chilling there. Like, damn, nobody wants to. hang out.
Yeah,
So a feature wouldn't hurt. Somebody could step up and let, yo, I'm with you.
that's true.
You
Yeah,
know,
I can see that.
Who would that be?
That's the thing, no one knows.
Because
SZA.
Future's been somebody he's leaned on.
Yeah,
That's not happening.
that's not happening.
She'll do it.
Who?
SZA. She'll do it.
I don't
SZA.
think so.
He gave us a
She
summer
was
bang.
I
posting-
don't think
she
I don't
posted
think
Not
that
Like
does
Us
it though. I
yesterday.
don't know if that does it.
Yeah,
You know?
she's been reposting Not Like Us music videos. She
Oh
was at
yeah,
the
she's West
performance.
Coast, so
not
she's
gonna
not
do that.
She's not doing that.
Yeah, Top probably stopped it. The label
Yeah.
would stop that.
Nah, she's not doing that. TDE's not.
That's petty.
not
They
letting that
dated. Like,
Yeah, but it's not
Sexy,
timely.
another sexy red joint.
I had
No.
enough. We had enough of those.
I know. I don't know.
everything.
I love her, but I just didn't love that new record with her and him. I didn't. I'm like,
Is it getting played?
I don't. Is it really?
I be
I don't know.
outside. They do
I
be a
don't know.
little
They
bit.
do
I ain't
play
gonna lie.
outside?
Yeah, but they skip his part fast.
For real?
Yeah.
Wow.
They just play the hook.
I'm
God
shocked.
bless. God bless. Yeah. So I don't know. But that could be a good move.
Yeah,
Right.
show
Because
some-
Kendrick
show some-
can do
show
that,
you
but
got
I
some
feel like
friends.
he needs someone to do that. He's done that with Love Me. Who was on the hook?
Yeah.
I want to be with Zachary. I think the artist maybe, and then the
Just
other one
love
with
me.
Rihanna. He has a one with Rihanna.
Yep.
So he needs like a big person to do that. If Drake does that, and even Dolo, it'd be crazy, like a major hit. But does it have to be bigger than Not Like Us? Does he have to eclipse Not Like Us?
I don't think he has to eclipse Not Like Us. He just has to kind of like take the attention away from it a little bit. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like okay, this is cool. This is still here, but
Show he obviously still
y'all
got
gonna play this first.
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
That's what I would assume.
Yeah.
You know, Drake can do it, man. One of them Rihanna joints. They're too good for you.
A one
We
dance
make
vibe.
love.
That's what I keep saying. Give me a
Yo,
view
give me
song.
I'm too good for you. I'll take that.
I wouldn't be mad at one of those.
Yo, I
what I'm
don't
saying?
want to talk to you. I think I'd be in the gym like,
It's true.
I can't do that to Kendrick. Oh, I can't do it to my music. I love that.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
one of those, man, you know?
Yeah. And let's talk about, you made a post recently. How long ago was it since the major rhythm and flow moment?
It's been 4 years.
4 years.
Man,
4
it's been
years,
4
right?
years,
Was
yeah.
it 4 years to the date exactly? Or?
Yeah, not exactly, but pretty
Yeah.
much this October.
Okay, wow, this October is gonna be the anniversary.
Yeah.
So you made a post recently, your entry or your first time like the world saw you like on a big stage. Or, like
That wasn't Rhythm and Flow. That was the BT Cipher.
Oh, that was a BT. That was
I did the
post.
BT Cipher before I did Rhythm and Flow.
And you post that was it timely because of the BT Awards happening?
Yeah, I just know how to play the algorithm. You know, so
I like that.
it got a mill almost.
Yeah,
Pretty
I
much.
saw that. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
That was and that was prior to Rhythm and Flow.
Yeah,
that was the
that's
major
where they
moment.
found me.
Yeah, okay. That's where
Yeah.
they got the casting and like the reaching out was from
The
that.
people were there actually scouting artists from the ciphers.
Have they reached this award show? Because I think BT has like 2 award shows.
Yeah,
kinda,
it's
right?
like the BT Awards and then the BT Hip Hop
Hip-Hop
Awards where the
Awards.
ciphers happen.
Have they reached out again?
Can't talk about it. You might see me this year.
I feel like your moment was
I've
so
already done
epic.
2. I've already done 2. I
might
did
as
one
well
with
go
Jack
again.
Harlow and Rhapsody and Polo G.
Yeah.
I did one with and I did the one that I did. The first one that I did that I posted was with oh my God, Casanova, Reason, Sean Smith. Shout out to those guys.
Yeah, and I feel like they got it. I feel I would go the route with getting people like yourself because obviously Slaughterhouse doesn't exist no more, so they can't relive a moment like that one.
Yeah.
Right. Eminem might not pop out and do one again. We don't have the Black Hippie.
I seen last year's. I wasn't a part of last year's, but after I seen last year's, I definitely hit them
Yeah.
up and was like, "Listen,
Last
this
year
is
was
this is
like
what we need to do."
easily forgettable last
Third
year.
time's even better. Let me get that third appearance. And it's always been like a main goal. Like from when I first started, I was always watching the BT Sevens, and I was like, "Yo, one day, I'm gonna do that." Like that's one of my main like milestone goals, and to have already done 2, possibly 3. It's
The
an
3-peat
amazing
coming.
thing. The 3-peat, baby.
Flawless 3-peat BT Cypher coming maybe.
And hopefully On the Radar helps that. You know
Oh,
what I
hell
mean?
yeah.
Because when I'm active and I'm doing freestyles and they see that, it's easier for them to say yes opposed to saying
fire.
no. So that's why I'm really out here.
Do you do one On the Radar song? Or do you do 2?
No, I did one. Just
One?
it's
Okay.
it's about 2.5 minutes, so we split
Nice.
it up. You know what I mean?
Because sometimes I do like give people like 2.
Yeah, I see people performing songs, but I didn't really want. I wanted to go there and rap.
Nice.
So like because I know the interaction and the comments really thrive off of like the raps. You know what I mean? That's how I get the instant like the talent just shines through. That's how I really lean on. And I knew that overperforming a regular record or something with like a hook, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna bar it out, bro. He's like, do you need auto tune? I'm like, definitely not.
Straight raw.
Let's go. And actually, you know, it was dope because I think a lot of people probably mess up there because when I did it in one take, they were like, "Oh my God, one take, we're done." I'm like, "Yeah, we're done." They're like,
Oh, no,
"That was
yeah.
amazing." I'm like, "All right, well, maybe you guys probably are here for a long time when other people come. That's cool, but not me." You know what I'm saying? You come, we were there like 15 minutes, not even.
Fire. No, yeah, shout out to them. They're good people
Yeah,
too.
they're great.
over
Man.
there.
Production was great. Everything was great. Hospitality was amazing.
No, that's
I'm definitely
epic.
gonna be back.
I'll make sure to check it out on Twitter because they're on the radar. When people post it on Twitter too, it gets mad traction. So I'm gonna make sure to
that's
see
dope.
it and
I gotta
retweet it
check
for you.
out. It's on X. That's what it's called now.
Yeah.
right?
Oh yeah.
I gotta
X,
get back on that.
X. Bullshit.
You use it?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm big on there, bro. I'm like,
Oh, I gotta use it more.
you gotta
man.
get on it, bro. I'm like one of the biggest accounts now. My shit's like blown up. Like
That's
it's
awesome.
it's crazy because I'm always
That's
just
great.
posting.
Is it you
news.
post a lot of video clips?
Yeah, I post video clips of like news, things that happens, art interviews, whatever we do, things I find interesting. Because a lot of times for me to kind of journal it, and when I go back to the podcast, I'll go back and look at it, the news of the week, and it's like, oh, I'm looking at my own tweets.
Got it.
You know, because a lot of times you go on these other news things, they don't post everything, but I make sure to tweet about everything, and I'll go back on my tweets to look at it. But then in the midst of that, a bunch of tweets randomly just go viral of me posting stuff.
Nice,
You know, like
nice.
I was posting, what was it yesterday, the Shakur Stevenson fight, or 2 days ago? Like tweets from that went viral, and like people were getting interviewed there. So yeah, I'm always reposting things. But going back to the Rhythm and Flow, top of the year, January this year, 2024, it was announced Rhythm and Flow season 2. There was a
Yes.
trailer, the new judges. But then after that, there wasn't like a follow up. You know, it was kind of maybe in limbo. No one knew what kind of happened. Is there any chances of Flawless returning to the Rhythm and Flow actual panel as a guest host, coach? You know, there's so many different elements. Recently, T.I. did an interview. He brought you up as a memorable person. Who wouldn't remember you, right? You, in my opinion, you were the best participant there.
Thank you.
Right? And I've always said that to this day. And even you talking about it has gone viral. Our clips with you, you know, people have this sense of nostalgia when it comes to Rhythm and Flow and Flawless, right?
Yeah,
The
for sure.
brands coexist. But how much do they coexist? Is there gonna be a reunion? Are you gonna, you know what I'm saying? What can you share, if anything, about this?
Well,
at all?
I will say that there were plans for me to return
Okay.
for a season 2. If the original plan hadn't gone through, they did end up getting Eminem like they wanted. So
Okay.
they got Eminem for what I was going to do.
Okay.
Which I'm not mad at that. Obviously, I would pick over Eminem over me too. But I think it was a little premature where they just posted the trailer out just to get a feel of things and let people know it was coming. It is still coming. I believe it is still coming. I've heard great things. I think that it's very different from the first season. I've heard a lot of things that where I know I can tell it's very different. So I think each season will have its own identity if they do have another season after this.
Yeah.
I think our season will still have its own identity. And I think it's going to be an influx for me as well because when people watch season 2, if they didn't see season 1, they'll watch it. Or people will compare season 1 to season 2. I'm sure when the battles, if they do have a battle round, when those drop, people are going to be like, ain't no battle like the Flawless one.
Yeah.
So I know that that's going to happen. So I'm kind of gearing up for that to make sure that, and I also plan, I'm not going to lie, whatever challenges they do, I'm dropping the next day on Instagram and I'm killing everybody. I'm just for fun. Like I'm just gonna troll the show.
No, you might as well.
This is
That's
my
genius.
shit. It's rhythm and floor. Like I don't care if I'm not on this season.
Rhythm and
I'm
floor, I
doing
like
every
that.
challenge and I'm shitting on everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
And then when everything, I have my own finale if I have to. Yeah.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good ass
Like,
point. The fact that even if you aren't, physically there for this new season, people are gonna revisit the first season,
Definitely, man. Definitely.
and they might do
Check it.
flashbacks and shit.
Yeah, I might start a little review show. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Start
yeah.
reviewing the season.
review each episode.
You know, hey, who knows, man? The
Yeah,
possibilities
you
are
could do
endless.
that.
So.
Have you thought about doing anything of that nature? You have a podcast crew. You're so basically affiliated with them. Shout out to them, the Open for Podcast crew. Murphy, Josh. Have you thought about? I think you did at one point.
Yeah,
kind
I
of
had
like
a,
something,
I had
right?
a podcast during the pandemic. I did
Yeah.
a season of a podcast. I had like Afi and Crockett, like a lot of dope people on the podcast. I utilized a lot of connections. But after I finished the season, the world opened back up. So I just kind of left it like, hey, that's something cool I did. One little season. I did like 12, 10 episodes or something like that.
Yeah.
And just left it alone because it wasn't really a passion for me. But I'm thinking about doing like some reaction videos. I'm going to start with my own bars. Like, bar breakdowns?
Yes.
But do them like reaction style. Like if I'm reacting to somebody else and it's like, oh, did you hear that? This
That'd
is
be
what
genius.
he said. Da-da-da-da. Like, you know what I mean? But it's really going to be me reacting to myself.
That's
So,
fire.
that's an idea I got. Like I'm going to start doing a series of that to break down bars, but at the same time, like make it comical and, entertaining.
I like that because people do. There's a lot of rappers that do like rapper reacts to Not Like Us, and it's like a
Yeah.
rapper, and it's like this white guy, but he's actually a rapper that people have known for like maybe battle rap or something else, and like it gets a bunch of views because people expect his perspective to be different because he's actual fellow rapper.
Yeah, yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Just
That
like with-
insight is different for sure.
Yeah, just like with anything else, like a chef reacts to Burger
Somebody
King's
cooking,
new
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the category is in line with itself. So I would say you should start that immediately, bro. That'd be fire. That's
for sure,
genius.
for sure.
And aside from that, you have the new album this week. What else is gonna come? Are you gonna roll out any more music videos? Or you have anything
Yeah,
planned
yeah. I'm
for
gonna
it?
just roll out a bunch of content. Like right now, with the way that social media is, short form content is king right now for me, especially. So I don't have like full videos, but I have a bunch of content for the the album. And then if I like to like wait and see what really blows up. If a song is getting way more streams than another song, I would do a full video for that song if the interest is there. I like to see now where the interest is before I just stop piling money into like random music videos.
Yeah.
Especially when the content is a minute or less, and that's king. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
we shot a bunch of content for the album and music video style, but 1 minute clips instead of a whole, 3.5 minute video.
Yeah.
Kind of splitting it up into minute clips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you, speaking of content, just doing your thing performing wise as well. Last year, for those who don't remember, and if you're listening and watching, you're from Providence, Rhode Island, Flawless performed at the PVD Fest, right? The infamous PVD Fest of 2023, which
Oh
was
my
the one
God.
that got rained out. A lot of vendors were complaining about their experience at PVD Fest, and even prior to that, Brett Smiley was facing scrutiny from a lot of people, including myself,
Yes.
for moving the location and moving the date of the PVD Fest. But Flawless was there, and he was one of the people that we mentioned when we covered that to go and support Still Flawless and go support people who are still going to be there because we don't want to necessarily bottle them up as it's their fault that this is taking place. They just happen to be a part of it. But what was your experience being a performer there, arguably the biggest performer there that weekend, one can say, especially when it comes to Rhode Island representation? Flawless performing at PVD Fest. Was it a travesty? Was it a mess? What happened?
Well, from my experience, I had a great experience because right after we performed was when the storm started. So we literally were like
you missed
almost
it.
like the last act, like period of the whole festival. It was great. So we were the headliner because nobody else performed for the rest of the weekend. And literally when we got on stage, it started like raining.
Shit.
Like God is so good, you know what I mean? But I understood the concerns of the public with the PVD Fest. It is like the only like free public show I do yearly. And it's an opportunity for my kids to come and check me out and see me on stage. No matter who's in the crowd, my kids seeing me like actually on the
Fire.
stage it's a big thing for me, and they can see like what my job is, you know what I mean, and what I really do. And that's why I decided to still move forward with it. But the idea of having it in September, having it where it was held, was a complete disaster. I mean, everybody knows. You know, and it was boycotted, so I had a good amount of people there that came to personally see me. But as far as the festival, it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
So I'm glad they're moving it back downtown this year. I'm not performing this year.
Okay.
I need a little bit more priority when it comes to something like that, and I don't really have that with the new crew that's there running the PVD Fest. So I decided to just respectfully bow out. But I hope it's a success, man. I hope they get back to open containers, because PVD Fest for us was a culture thing. It's not just an event. It's something where people were having different block parties in the same area. Everybody was connecting, going to different stages. It was literally a culture, and they killed that culture. So I hope they can allow us to express ourselves, tell them exactly what they need to do. And some people know what they need to do because they were here when the PVD Fest was what it was.
Yeah.
And let's just get it back to normal, you know what I mean? And let's give the city what we want.
Yeah, I'm hearing rumors, this year is going to happen again back in downtown, and it's going to be around KP, Kennedy Plaza, and everything again. So the location's back, but the time is still September.
That's what I was going to say. It's usually first week of June.
Yeah.
We're already gone.
Yeah, it's already September again around, school coming back, vacations ending, people leaving
Why
town.
not 4th of July weekend?
Yeah, I don't know why not. Like, it makes no... But I think, to be honest, to be bluntly honest, my take, I think the mayor just knows that he fucked up last year. So slowly he's just going to bring it back to how it was years ago. But he's going to do step by step. That way it doesn't look like it's obviously his fault.
Disaster.
And it's a complete disaster. So year one, back at the location. Next year, we're probably going to change it, the location and the date.
Yeah.
Guarantee it. Watch it be in the holiday, Christmas time. PVD Fest coming back in the summer, July.
June
my
6th.
God. Oh my God, a new PVD Fest. No, you mean the old PVD Fest?
Old PVD
what the
Fest.
fuck are you talking about?
For real.
But Flawless, talk about right now, to end the podcast, I want you to give some words to the people. When it comes to Providence, Rhode Island, it's kind of reaching a higher new level of popularity than ever before.
Yeah.
And you were one of the forerunners and pioneers, especially when it comes to hip-hop out of Rhode Island, right? Especially your early name where it was attached to your name, Flawless Rhode Island. It's still a part of your username, right?
Yep.
But now you go by Flawless by itself. But talk about that, seeing that, being a part of the older generation of that, and still being relevant in the newer generation, especially when it comes to social media. Your engagement's through the roof, your TikToks, your freestyles, they always get a bunch of traction, and you still are home base, you're repping Rhode Island. Talk to the people of Rhode Island out there, especially even rappers, fellow rappers coming up who might want some inspiration and might want maybe a word or two of what to do next. They see the moment, right? Everyone's like, oh my God, Providence is popping. But what could I do? What should I do? What's your words to them?
I think I'm proud of obviously the attention that the state is getting with the creative capital. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really, the art is really rich here. Like,
Yes,
it
sir.
really is. You can feel it in the city. I think for a lot of artists that are here with everything that's going on, I think it's, when I say put in the work, it's a very vague statement when you say that, right? But I think reps are important. So, like, if you're not doing shows locally and you're not constantly on stage and you're not constantly getting those reps, when the time comes and you get those opportunities that are much bigger, you're not going to be ready for those opportunities. So utilize your local areas, utilize the city to get yourself prepared. I was doing shows every Tuesday night in a bar in Johnston with 300 friends every single week, and it looked like we were having a great time every week, but in reality, I was getting those reps. 2 months after I left Rhode Island and was in Atlanta, I was performing in front of 20,000 people at Phillips Arena. If I didn't get those reps back home and those meaningless shows, quote unquote, I would have never been ready for that big opportunity. So for people that are here, use this time to hone your craft. Use this time to get yourself polished for those opportunities that are gonna come when the time is right. Because Rhode Island is definitely gonna get those opportunities real soon.
Listen, doesn't get better than that. You know what I'm saying?
It's real as hell.
God damn.
Amen.
Talk about a fucking mic drop right there. Any last words at all? Anything you want to share to the people? You know, again, remind the people of the album. Gratitude,
Yeah, the Gratitude
dropping.
album drops this Friday. I'm grateful for all the support. Thank you for everybody that pre-ordered. If we're live right now, right?
Yeah, we're live,
The
we're
pre-order
live.
link is in my bio on Instagram at FlawlessRI if you want to support the album. And I'm really in my gratitude era, man. I'm just grateful to be here. Thank you for your energy. I love this podcast.
Thank you.
And I can't wait to be back.
Did you out rap Loaded Lux?
Man, let's get it, man. The album's dropping Friday, bro. Let's get it.
That's gonna be. We gotta see.
Let's get
You guys got the better
it.
verse. That's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be. I think you could do it.
All right, so check this out. Loaded Lux, me, Conway the Machine, and King Los are on the same record.
Oh my God, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought he spread the features.
Nah.
That's what I thought.
He said
so
we
too.
gonna go. So is it verse for verse for verse, or is it?
It's
hook?
crazy. It's crazy. That's all I gotta say. It's crazy.
Because they say Conway's the best rapper out of Griselda, so I gotta see what this
So
sounds
we
like.
all pinned up. You know what I'm saying? We squatted up. It's the Avengers.
That's really the Avengers.
Damn.
Man wants to blow out the speakers of a one.
You got
track.
Rapidy
Rappity
videos of that
rap,
shit.
rappity rap niggas.
You gotta
bro.
do a video of that shit like in a sweaty ass basement with like a fucking
Sweaty-ass basement.
just like black and white fucking filter, just fucking barring up, fucking
Wearing
choking a bear
bootcut
or some
jeans,
shit.
dirty ass shirts.
Oh
Yeah.
man! Oh, with ski mask on.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, I can see it. Smoke.
Oh my God, Josh! Josh gotta get on here real quick. Shout out the podcast real quick, Josh, to end it. Shout out to Open for Coffee. Come on.
Now I'll get up. You stay here. This is your pod.
You guys shout it out because without Josh, we wouldn't have. You know, they helped
What's
a
up,
lot
peeps?
for picking out all these cameras and everything. And
It looks great in here, by the way.
appreciate it, bro. We try our best. We're trying our best over here. You know what I'm saying? We had you guys walk in a little bit later because our first time ever during the live stream, it started glitching.
Oh, for real?
Never happened to us. So we were dealing with that, but it kept going. We didn't have to shut the live stream down. It fixed. You know.
That's a Murph thing. I'm like, yeah, Murph. Yeah, Murph.
Yeah.
It was internet shit.
You know what I'm saying? I was ready to call Murphy.
Yeah, hey, listen, he's just you got to just put the best thing out, man.
You
But
know
listen,
what I'm
I
saying?
thank you. You know, we do run a podcast, Open for Coffee. If
Yes,
you guys
sir.
want to lose some brain cells while y'all chilling, it's just a good time. Like it's kind of like a guy's joint where just kind of put it in the background and just let it rock, see what happens. Oh yeah, we did do smelling sauce.
You did the
for
smell
first
sauce?
time. Yeah, we did. That shit was.
I haven't seen that yet.
It was intense. It was intense, yo.
I heard it's like it gets some people get addicted to it. I heard some people get addicted to it.
You see?
They might be addicted to it.
I should have just brought it for y'all. Actually, I'll bring it for you guys.
Bring it next
Next
time, bro.
you know.
I'll do
You
it.
guys can try it too and get your reactions on it.
I'll do it. I might eat one.
Oh, eat one.
Hey,
nah,
yo.
Yeah, then. Nah, but thank you, man. I
You're
appreciate
bugging.
you, bro, for real.
No, thank you, man.
bro.
Thank you all. Shout out to Josh and Murph. Shout out to Flawless. Shout out to the whole Red Eye team. We appreciate you all. Rhode Island legends to the moon. Thank you. CAP, Club Mission Podcast. We're out.